I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Welcome back to another edition of Border Wars 17 Atlanta.
Listen up, live chat, power chat. Team on said it's a mismatch. That motherfucker got game, yo. He got game like a crackhead from the 80s and 90s. Word is
This a
born.
mismatch that ain't even no comparing. Step through the ropes and I got everybody staring. Hold my cardies, I might have to do some damage. Got these in the Midwest and then flew straight to Atlanta. Shout out Wisconsin. I just hit up OCs in the spots where I can find them. I hope you on your piece, cause I got power like Itama. And the next gon' drop a bomb, but he ain't flex a DJ drama. Flex a DJ drama. Clear the ring. I see my op is about to be some flower bringing. Under the lights, you know I gotta do my thing. You know I gotta then put his lights out when I hear that bell thing. I put his lights out, you can hear his girl scream. His face bruising, left gave him a nosebleed. It might be in the gloves, I swear they control me. It's like I'm playing fight night, how I slip and I roll weed. He was walking with cold feet, all I half stepping. That was set for 3, but he ain't make it to the second. That was set for the lean, he ain't gotta bring the reffin'. Punish Paul Williams, then style on him like I'm Hector. They ring that bell and then I turn into a warrior. Straight shots to that body, he like laundry, how I fold him up. Baby, this TBV, come get up on this tour with us. Yeah, this Border Wars, but you don't want no war with us.
This is how you push it together, man. Mozzie put me with the move makers and shakers in Atlanta, and he got shit done in a fucking weekend. That's how you know you plug, when you could get dates on a Sunday, bruh.
I think he leaking. This jab feel like a stab. Who gon' pick up where I leave him? I flick that like some Astro. That hardiness I needed. Turn that volume up. I keep it high like Benavides. You know they turn that volume up when they hear Mozzie in they speakers. You wear Jordans in that ring. We gon' beat you for your sneakers. I'm so smooth with the counter. I'm a stylist. How I'm weaving. This that water walker. You know I move like Aquafina. They ring that bell and then I turn into a warrior. Straight shots to that body, he like laundry, how I fold him up. Baby, this TBV, come get up on this tour with us. Yeah, this Border Wars, but you don't want no war with us.
Man, listen, ain't no motherfucker getting off on me like that. You crazy.
Yeah, man, but when I send that fire, bro, that's the song I want to play, man. I don't be playing these other songs, man. Oh yeah, that's the song. When I send that fire for that Mozzie, that's that song, though.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, Solo Dolo, Scarface, No Manola. We're back for another one here to discuss Border Wars, where it's been a lot going on. We're going to be canceling some fights live in the flesh, taking them shits and throwing them right in the trash. We're going to be finding some people, and we're going to be implementing some new rules. Just too much BS going on with my baby, Border Wars, and we got a bunch of weirdos turning this shit into a circus. So we about to take full control. The committee united, and we have a direction in which we're going, man. So we're here to discuss none other than CYP offering Price an all-inclusive package to fight in Atlanta on November 8th in Lugo Boxing Fitness in Atlanta. It's going to be hosted by myself in collaborations with Lugo Boxing Fitness and Counterpunch Conversations. Can CYP lure Price into this squabble now that there has been some collateral put up? We're 31 days away from Border Wars 17. We're set for November 8th. Once again, at Lugo Boxing Fitness, Marietta, Georgia, Suite B, 3300 Canton Road. Make sure you buy your tickets so you don't be standing up. There's only 200 seated tickets available. This fight is on the Konqur Club app for anybody that is trying to view the entire bout, sheet, or sign up. Sanction number 25, 45, 57, 30, 92. We're in the books if you want to look us up and you want to sign up. These fights will be streamed right here on YouTube.com/Thaboxingvoice's YouTube channel, where we're at 245,000 subscribers. I actually think it's 247. Might be a bad typo there. Let's double check. If you're watching this on YouTube, smash that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. And yes, right now we're at 247,528 subscribers. And your fights will be streamed live right here on our YouTube channel. So tell a friend to tell a friend. We're here to discuss many, many different things in the Border Wars ecosystem, particularly pertaining to the fight with Price and Cliff. That's officially been called off and canceled. Cliff has not been really communicating. He did send me one message where he confirmed he's out, saying his head is not in it. So we're going to let that be and just move on, man. We're going to let that be and just move on. Star, what's going on? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy to be back. Glad you got it fixed.
I don't know if it's fixed 100%. I definitely had to do a software update, did that. And as of right now, everything is okay. But if we hear that audio disconnecting, upon reading, I realized that it is a Sequoia software issue. Sequoia is the version of the software I'm using on my Mac. So this is where we're at, man. Fortunately, hopefully we don't have to deal with all that. But as of right now, it's looking like, we're doing okay.
Is your chat working on your screen?
My chat?
Yeah, like can you see the chat on your screen?
Remember, you and I have a different feature. So
Okay.
what you're accustomed to seeing is not what I see.
Okay, so normally I would see the messages. Maybe it's gonna load in a second.
Yeah, I don't see anything buggy on my end just yet, But we are live on YouTube. If you guys want to, go ahead and share this episode. It's absolutely free to do so. Sorry for that feedback. Just opened up the YouTube app to check the comments. Feel free to call in and give us your opinion on today's subject. I don't know if, Star, you're up to date on what we're talking, but obviously CYP has made an offer to Price, offering him $800 guaranteed, $1,000 in collateral, and also a potential Friday night sparring session with the minutes of Price's choice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of
sparring.
it's all inclusive. He's willing to pay Price's flight from Sacramento to Atlanta. He's willing to pay his hotel, and he's willing to give him $800 out of the $1,000 if he doesn't show up. I don't know. That's a funny one about the $800 guarantee,
Wow.
but
That's crazy. So he's doing what it takes to get that belief in Price. You can't think that somebody's going. I mean, even if he backed out, you coming out on a winning end. So and Price was planning on coming to the event anyway. So sounds like a win-win to me.
Auto is on CYP's heads as he blasts CYP, saying that he's dodging him and ducked him twice, signed up to fight him 2 times on the Konqur app, and then pulled out, calling him quote-unquote corny, saying that him and Keem did the same thing after both reviewing the tape that Auto did submit, so he doesn't understand why they pulled out. I did go ahead and make a new fight for Auto, and I was able to schedule a match between he and Steven. Steven was waiting on Joshua Infante to accept. That never happened, so we moved on, and we got Steven Gonzalez taking on Auto. Neither man has accepted. Fresh fight, just made this fight, so I can understand why, neither man has accepted just yet, but, maybe we can get, another fight, because we've lost some fights. We're down to 13 matches. We had 17. We're down to 13 because of all the pullouts, cancellations, lack of footage, and just lack of not being able to follow the border rules, which brings me to a new rule, man. I know CYP is a fan favorite, but I really don't know anyone else that threatens people. So we're going to start off with a small $100 fine every time CYP threatens to kill somebody at Border Wars. And if he doesn't comply, we're just going to altogether not take his calls and not invite him to Border Wars. It's 17 episodes, and really he's the only one that's ever mentioned wanting to fight someone in the street or at the events, or, if you see me do this. We don't really ever have that issue. I don't know anyone else that's ever said, when I see you, we're going to do this. If you're at the event, we're going to do this. So we're going to start with something light, as he is a fan favorite in the community. If he threatens someone else, we'll start, like I said, with something light with $100. He doesn't pay that fine and does another threat, he'll just not be invited to any of the Border Wars events again, or any event, because, again, I really don't have any recollection of anyone else telling anyone else that they're going to do any sort of physical harm to them at any of the events. And it's just been something that I've been telling these guys over and over. Don't take the opportunity for me to, make an event for you to then say, see me at Ness's event so we could see each other. That's not happening. Get your life together, please. We're not doing that. Cops will be called. Security will be definitely told to get your ass out. Whoever it is. We're all too old. I'm 46. I don't have time for street beef and, aggravated assaults to go to jail for. Y'all still want to live that life, you do it. You just do it far away from my event.
Absolutely.
Because I will call the cops on you. It's just that simple. Moving on, we do have a poll to see whether or not Price will take CYP's offer. Will Price take CYP's $800 package to fight? Vote below. 46% say yes, he's in. 9% say no, too risky. 41% say nope, backs out. 4% says maybe, needs more money. So where are you with the poll? If you had to vote, what do you think Price is going to do?
I already voted. I voted yes, he's in.
Okay.
That's just wishful thinking on my part.
For sure. Being optimistic. Totally understandable. Auto, if you're listening, we were able to make you a new fight with Steven Gonzalez. Go ahead and accept that so we can lock that in. Once again, CYP's latest move is an all-inclusive package for Price, player Price that is, from Sacramento. He's offering a $220 to $500 round-trip flight from Sacramento to Atlanta from November 7th to the 8th, but technically it does need to be to the 9th. He's offering hotel stay plus $800 guaranteed from that $1,000 collateral if CYP no shows. Or they can do an exclusive sparring session on Friday, and Price can pick the number of minutes per round they spar. We're still holding fast to the no footage fine rule, and because of that, Cliff's fight has been canceled. Steven's fight was canceled because Joshua never, accepted, and one other fight was scrapped. Like I said, right now we have 13 official fights with 2 official slots available for anyone that wants to actually fight, because there's been a lot of back and forth. People are forgetting there's only 15 slots available. If you're 16 and 17, you're on the back half, which means you're back up. And we can't guarantee you a slot. 15 slots is what we got, and if you're in that 15, you're guaranteed a slot. We also have to bring up round 1, and the fact that some committee members are essentially requesting evaluation over the OC and the round 1 fight, claiming, do we really believe that round 1 is going to show? Is round 1 really ready for the more experienced OC? Where are you with that particular, situation? Are you on the side of, let's cancel the 51-year-old's fight after getting him motivated and having him back exercise? See, I think it's very unfair, right? Like, I look at round 1 like myself, and if all of a sudden this dude decided to get in shape, he went and got his book, he got his physical, he signed up to a gym, he submitted footage, why are we worried about what round 1 is doing when there's guys like CYP that haven't submitted sparring? There's guys like Christopher Reed that he submitted sparring, but we haven't seen him submit anything since the beginning of Border Wars. I mean, there's so many people that haven't submitted some sort of, prerequisite that we might have asked for. I'm just shocked they want to cancel round 1's fight. Where are you with the round 1 situation?
First, I want to know why would they want, like, Masters is a thing. Masters is a category for boxing. So how is the committee feeling like, because he's 51 is questionable when he's a Masters boxer? He fall in line with that.
I mean, they're saying it because a guy like OC has 15 fights, and round 1 has 3 fights or something like that when he was a teenager, and he hasn't had any fights since then.
Okay, so when you match
so they're
them,
looking at it like from an experience level.
I understand that, but was that looked at when the match was made, when the fight was made?
Yeah, that was always looked at. Some people never liked it, some people did.
So you don't allow someone to go back and forth to the doctor, do all these tests, do all this training, and then wait to 30 days out to say we should cancel this fight. No, you can't. I mean, a lot has gone into it. So, unless he showed some, I don't know round 1 personally, unless somebody that knew him personally think that he showed some vulnerability, like it could bother him health wise, I don't see no reason to cancel a fight.
I hear you. I totally hear you.
What do you think?
Yeah, again, I'm on round 1 side. I don't think he's done anything wrong. I think that he's, he's a modeled Border Wars citizen. He's done everything we've asked for. He paid his fees. He went to the doctor. He got his book. He submitted sparring. He submitted bag work. He submitted backyard. They didn't like the backyard work. He signed up to a gym. They told him get sparring. He sent you sparring. Right. I don't know what else he has to do to get the community to stop fucking bothering him.
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with him fighting. If he say he can fight and he did everything that was asked of him, like, no, let him fight.
Also, I know that
Yes.
people aren't going to, CYP specifically is probably not going to like it and feel like, we've come against them, but just too much back and forth. So, fortunately, he's already said that he's willing to put up collateral, but we are going to need that moving forward. There's just too many pullouts, and that goes for anyone that has already pulled out. If your opponent requests collateral because Alex Vega pulled out on Forbes, because Keem pulled out on Otto, because CYP pulled out on Otto, because Cliff is untrustworthy, that's where we're at. This is where we're at. You guys made it this way because of your lack of responsibility and lack of maturity. So now people do not want to make travel arrangements to go to Atlanta, Wisconsin, wherever Border Wars is going to be, unless they know that they have an opponent that's going to show up, not one that is going to accept the fight today, both verbally on the show, on the Konqur app, and then pull out 20 minutes later, or offer a bigger fight to someone else and then pull out anyway, leaving someone like an Otto to just sit around, on his hands.
Yeah.
And just to double back on the reason we're doing the no threats, there's just too big of a list. CYP has had back and forths with Brandon Lenz, G-Von, JT, J-Mac, myself, Adrian, Price, Mitty, White Boy Mike, Alex Vega, and those are just the names that I could remember. Like I said, I don't know anyone else in the community that, wants to meet up and fist fight. Normally they want to meet up and fight in Border Wars. So, we just got to do what we got to do because it's just getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Too much yelling, too much bickering, too much back and forth, and not enough fighting. Like I said, all these fights that we're trying to make with CYP, and we haven't gotten any sparring footage. All we got was 13 minutes of bag work. The rules don't apply to him in his mind, so we just got to bring everybody back down to earth.
So all of those things matter. Like you have to meet the criteria, period. And that helps the committee too, because if we have all these things far enough out, or you counsel the fight far enough out, then you don't have to worry about it getting close and mishaps happening. So, so yeah, it's a learning experience. How many fights did we have last Border Wars?
Community fights, 11. Total number of fights, 17. This time we got 13 community fights. Total number of fights would be 40. I'm sure from here to November 8th, we'll fill in those other 2 slots. So we'll have 15 community fights.
Okay. Gotcha. That's a good number. Yeah, hopefully. But I know that you announced that CYP thing before we got glitched, before the computer thing went down. So you have anybody heard anything from Price since then?
Yeah, Price might be calling in.
Okay.
Again, we all know Price is on principle, so he's not taking it. I mean, I didn't ask him directly, but that's how I'm looking at it. Like, he's not going to take it because he hasn't said anything. But we have an updated bout sheet. Sean Jones and William P. Folk still on heavyweight bout. Anthony Edwards, the Queen City Cobra. We just seen him recently sparring Keem the Dream. Let me show that. And we'll just show a couple seconds. Nothing crazy. Just to remind you who is who. Where's Ant? Where your footage at? Here we go. Anthony in the gray shirt. And he's going to be taking on Z Pacino. Z Pacino joined the gym. He sent some bag work, but nothing other than that. he's gonna have to produce something, or he'll be under review. Ever since we've been dealing with him, all he's ever submitted is shadow boxing and most recently some heavy bag work. We got Tip Bellis and Michael Bowie. Tip Bellis is another one that is under review. He has until Saturday to submit some footage. Right now, all we have from Tip is like barbell footage and 13 seconds of maybe pad work. Everything else is old from his last Border Wars build-up. We got Anthony Forbes versus Alex Vega. That is for the 168-pound belt. Gentlemen, I doubt that you've sent in your belt fees. Get that to me. We got Steven Rivera and John Harley Ocha. I actually text John Harley, not sure if he's at work. He got an iPhone. It says delivered, but I'm trying to follow up with John. He's fighting Chino, and, Chino is trying to make sure that he's still in, since we haven't heard from him since he took the fight. Now, this is Chino, sparring OC. Chino's in the white. He's a heavyweight masters, and he's taking on John Ocha.
Okay.
Shout out to OC.
Nice.
48 years old, man, sparring every day. We got Terrell Bennett, Christopher Reed. This fight has been also brought up to the committee because we haven't heard from Christopher Reed. When he signed up, he came in strong. He was showing sparring footage, went to Atlanta, to a gym somewhere in Atlanta, gave us like 3 minutes of sparring. We signed him up with Terrell Bennett, and boom, nothing happened. We've lost communication with Christopher Reed. He hasn't called in. This guy was calling in. He was in the chat. He was DMing me. He's gone. Ray Rodriguez and Jarvis Williams, they're both complying. They're both safe as of right now. Ray just submitted some sparring with Alex last Border Wars show. We've been showing that. Miles also submitted sparring. It is a bit old. I did send a message to him trying to figure out, is he going to get some new footage? All he sent me is one video, and from that video, he cut a 30-second video. Miles, get your shit together.
Right.
Charles Plummer continues to send me plenty of footage, but doesn't call in. Charles is actually fighting Miles. He hasn't called in one time, and that's definitely, ruining the mood of the fight. No face, no name. Who the fuck is Charles? That's how we looking at it. Price and Cliff has been canceled per the committee. Cliff out, second pullout, back to back. Right now, round one, OC is still a go, but may be on the chopping block. I will not ever vote to cancel this fight. I think round one has done more than some of the Border Wars darlings, to be fair.
Yeah, of course.
Hansley Bobo quietly working and submitting plenty of footage. Julian Baltazar submitted bag work, pretty dark gym. We need some sparring, Julian. You wanted a fight. You were concerned about not being able to, make travel arrangements in time. I gave you a guaranteed fight with a guaranteed opponent that's going to show up. I need you to comply, because we canceling fights, man. We canceling fights, and I don't care if you got a flight. Darian O'Crowley versus Anthony Hill. This is another one that the committee has on the chopping block, and I don't understand why. Maybe the committee could send me some side text. Don't get what Darian O'Crowley did, what Anthony Hill did, but this one is also on the chopping block. Is it because Darian has only submitted 2 pieces of footage and it's been bag work? Is it because maybe Anthony Hill looks to be too experienced for a Darian? What's the reason the committee is trying to cancel this one? I'm not sure. I just know it's definitely on the chopping block.
Right, because it can't be too much experience this late into making the fight, can it?
Yeah, I mean, hypothetically, if it never sat well for you as star for CYP in round 1 to fight, you could possibly still be, putting in your tickets week after week. Like, look, I don't like that fight. Round 1's gonna get hurt. So that fight it's no different. Not everyone wanted to make the Darian fight. Darian the Barbarian kind of talked his way into that fight, saying, he just wants to fight. He's going to show up. Don't take this opportunity from him. He's going to go out on his shield, things of that nature. But it doesn't scream, I have the experience of Anthony Hill. So, some of the committee members are definitely concerned that Anthony could put, tattoo him up. We got Marvin and Quan in the Midwest Mafia. That fight is a go. Quan, once again, I don't know what week this is. Quan hasn't paid his belt fee, so he will not be able to win the belt from Marvin. Marvin is opting out. He is refusing to pay his fee. So if Marvin loses to Quan, Quan would walk away with the actual belt that Marvin owns. In this case, since Quan hasn't paid and Marvin doesn't pay, if Quan beats Marvin, Marvin loses the belt, the commission will take it over, and Quan will not be able to win it because he hasn't paid those belt sanctioning fees. We got, now keep in mind, that is for the divisional belt. He will still receive a TBV belt for the actual fight. Every winner receives a belt and probably a medal. But the divisional belt, which is meant to be defended, that is a belt that you need to pay sanctioning fees for because it has to continue to get reproduced. We got Richard Sanchez versus Court Ron. This fight isn't on the chopping block, but it might get there as Court Ron hasn't submitted footage. His team has been very reluctant in taking fights, and last I spoke, they didn't really want the Richard fight. Court Ron wants it. His team doesn't want it. They think Richard is too experienced. Court Ron looking to fight. So he hasn't pulled out, but he hasn't said yes. And Steven Gonzalez versus Joshua Infants has been canceled. Joshua never accepted the bout and has not communicated, so that fight has been canceled. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Remember, we got a couple talking points here that we would like your thoughts on. CYP's deal, will Price grab the $800 package, or do you smell a duck? We got Autos Burn. Is CYP Konqur Club dodge twice proof he's avoiding auto? Them footage fines, if you ain't got your footage, first week is a $75 fine, second week $150 fine, third week $300 fine, or pure cancellation.
Right.
Cancel or keep. Give us your vote. Should the committee drop shaky bouts like round 1 in OC? Then we got CYP's credibility with 16 pullouts. Is he serious or stalling?
16 pullouts.
Now again, these pullouts, that's not correct, right? Those are 16 people he's had beef with. I should have read.
Yeah, how many pullouts has he had?
We got a total number of 4 from what I think.
From 2 different border wars?
Multiple border wars.
Okay.
They are saying Marvin, Ordo, and Mitty, and that one white boy. So 4.
Okay. Got it. And okay, they got auto with that.
Let's see. That's pretty much it for the talking points. So we got about 5 talking points if you guys want to call in and obviously voice your opinion on what's taking place. We got player Price on the check-in.
First call, Price. What's up?
Yo.
Yo.
On their head. Hey, man, I'm late. Hold on, you got to bring me up to speed. I'm on my other phone trying to backtrack. I heard it's a whole show about what now? I came in when Star said something about I see the poll, right? Because I jumped on YouTube. Star said something about this isn't new. This happened last night or something? Or is this
No, today.
What are we talking
Today
about,
earlier,
Price?
the CYP, when CYP offered what he offering, right, Price? That's what you're talking about?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was on the earlier show that
This
was
was the morning
announced.
show?
Did you
Hold on real quick.
I don't know all the details, Ness.
I
what
can't
was
really hear
offered.
what he's asking. He seems like he's dealing with his phone.
He's asking what happened, like what's the show about, what was offered. Price, do you
Not to cut you off, I had a phone call. What you said what now? Was this the morning show?
Yeah, the morning
Yes,
show, it was
on the
announced.
morning show, he called in. I mean, he super chatted $10 and made an offer to you. Let me pull that up. And he said he will pay your flight from Sacramento to Atlanta, which would be anywhere from $220 to $500 for a round trip. That means that you would be able to gain 800 out of the 1,000 collateral, which I don't get. If it's 1,000, why do you only get 8? But he says 800 out of 1,000 collateral will be put up as soon as he agrees to have the fight if I don't show up. So you get the 800 collateral if he doesn't show up. He says he'll also pay your flight, your hotel stay. And then he goes on to say this. He says, this is the biggest guarantee in any Border Wars history. We can even do sparring on Friday if he doesn't want to fight any minutes he requests. This offer should shut down any more talk because he won't accept and will continue to pretend I'm Mr. Pull Out and he isn't. Mr. Won't sign up. Let's put this shit in the atmosphere so he can duck and I can prepare for the return of the king. Border Wars 18, CYP versus OC, Battle of the Old Kings, Fight 1.
Okay. Yeah, I missed that. Man, that sounds pretty nice. I mean, kind of confusing, but I mean, that shit do sound good. I ain't gonna lie. The thing is, see, but now that I see, we now I see why the committee question really wasn't getting answered when I said when I was asking about the oral fight and the whole thing. I see because this the first time I'm hearing this
Oro
right now.
pulled out. Oro pulled out. I got him another fight, and he told me I ain't communicate with him. Meanwhile, I check my messages, and he ain't communicate with me. He ain't hit me up not one time to say, yo, since CYP pulled out, I'm about to just cancel my flight unless you can find me another fight. He said today, when I make a new fight with him, with a community member that will show up and has been trying to get a fucking real fight, he tells me he canceled his flight. So, I don't know, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. So I see CYP what CYP trying to do. But again, man, like I know the whole little Cliff situation. It's bad, you know. I just think that it's you know, CYP up to these games again, coming with all this. Now again, the collateral, that's different. If I don't show up, whatever, you know, $1,000, okay, that's good. I mean, I think that shit need to be on there regardless in any of his fights that he got coming up, period, being that he pulled out. But now as far as the part that come to me, that's supposed to be guaranteed flight, guaranteed hotel, and
Yep.
guaranteed 800.
No, the 800 is only guaranteed if he don't show up, because that'll be an
So
escrow.
what's the 1,000 then?
So the 1,000 is the collateral, but for whatever reason, only 800 of the collateral is going to you.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing. I don't know if he meant it that way. Cause
Yeah, me
yeah, why
neither.
would that? Yeah, I'm thinking he's saying that. It sounds like he's saying out of the 800, out of the collateral, he's paying for the flight in the hotel. Yeah,
Nah,
maybe.
it don't sound like that, because then the math ain't right. Because if he's saying 1,000 and the flight costs 220 to 500, how you still got 800 left? Plus the hotel, so it definitely ain't like that.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I may consider that, man. I got to get the facts straight. Get the facts straight, Ness, and let me know. So this is and does it cover flights already booked, and he just because you said something about uh a range, like I think you said something about 200 to 500 or something like that for the flight. And
Yeah.
can you go over it again, the specifics? So if I already
Um.
got something booked, does that pay should go to that, right?
So his exact message once again is a flight from Sacramento to ATL on the 7th round trip costs $220 to $500. That means Price would gain a plus 800 out of the 1,000 collateral that will be put on as soon as he agrees to have if I don't show up. That's the biggest guarantee in Border Wars history. We can even do sparring on Friday any minutes he requests. This offer should shut down any more talk because he won't accept.
Go back to the if I don't show up. So this only happens if he don't show up,
Yeah,
or
but that's
what's
how
the
Right.
collateral
guarantee?
works. That's how collateral works. You come in because the money's in escrow. If he don't show up, the money goes to you.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, what I'm asking is this, okay, listen, there's collateral, right? If he doesn't show up, this is prices, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Is there a separate pot that says, hey, price, just for you accepting, this is what you get, whether I show up or not? And what
No.
is that pot?
No, I didn't see anything like that. All I see is the
It's just a
flight and the
guarantee.
hotel.
Yeah, it's just a guarantee just
Okay,
in
but
case
that's
you
the
don't
pot.
show up.
So the flight and the hotel is guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
You you just fighting me, I'm gonna pay for your flight and hotel. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure that's
I text him
official.
already. Maybe Star need to text him. He ain't answer.
Hey, what's the total amount for price and hotel? Like I said, that you got a
Well,
range
he
that he put there.
he 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 only put 220 to 500 for the flight, and he said I'll even pay his hotel. So he didn't. I don't think he price check hotels.
Okay, find out what that is as far as price and hotel, man. And then shoot, if that's guaranteed, I don't want it to be I'll pay that if I don't show up. No, if you saying that I'm gonna pay this for that to come, hey, I'll pay your flight and I'll pay your hotel. You just gotta come fight me. Oh yeah, man, we might have to do that. But again, and there's a separate collateral. If you don't show up, I get that too. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
That's
But hold
how I'm
on.
interpreting it, but I don't know. But that's what it sounds
Okay,
like.
that's
Like
why I
there's
say
eight
that's
hundred
why I
to
say get
1,000 collateral. I already
that,
text
that's
Price. I can't do nothing but wait for him to respond.
oh, okay. I just want you to know Just get the facts because I see how it could be some word somatic trickery there, and I'm not with the trickery shit. So if you saying, hey, you nigga, I'm gonna fly you out, you feel me? Pause.
Yo, just understand these dudes ain't gonna give you no credit. I see this chat and they ain't giving you no credit. I mean,
Man,
you
listen,
literally asking questions that you supposed to ask. Somebody saying you sound nervous. They
But Ness,
terrible.
this what I figured out about majority of the chat. Yeah, not everybody, just majority. You know, because there be people in groups and teams and gangs that they sit there. You say something about you put. I say chat. They like, oh, he talking about me. Oh, he talking about back call. He talking about me. He talking about hey, TDX. He talking about me. Hey, certain dudes in y'all group, in y'all chat, in y'all gang, whatever you guys want to call it. This on some weird shit. And some of y'all in the chat, not all of y'all, something wrong with y'all mentalities, man. Your brain, the the amount of brain matter you have and all that type of shit, man. Y'all don't understand certain things. It's cool, y'all. And a lot of this is entertainment. Y'all just want to see blood and see a fight and hear drama and all. I get it. I ain't even talking to y'all. Y'all can keep typing. I'm not finna go against those. You get on here and you're saying some shit, and you're somebody who can sway the crowd of the chat. Prices on your motherfucking head, and that's anybody. Period. You know what I'm saying? Ness, even you, even Star, and not to attack y'all again. If y'all say something that I don't get clear or is contradicting, I'm finna say something. I would expect someone call me out on the same shit. Now, to clear up anything that somebody may find contradicting about what I said, because again, you know I stand on principle. If Ness is telling me Oros pulled out the fight, he's not coming to Atlanta because I really think that CYP should fight Oral. He weaseled his way out of this fight. Right now, if
I
Oral's
mean,
okay with that,
bro,
he
he literally got a big ass message right here that I could screen share. He pulled out. This shit is more than one
so
paragraph.
so if Oral's okay with that, you know, where he like, hey, I'm not even going, man. I ain't tripping off that shit. Cliff, as much as I want to hold him accountable and come on and again, that was the
Oh
you know
shit!
what I
Why they
said
ain't
needed to
showing what I
happen.
wanted to show? That's strange.
We see that that is
Oh,
something that looks like it can't happen. You know, I still want Cliff to come on here, and if he ever do in the future, I'm finna get on his head, question him just like anything else. But again, because it's a majority of y'all thinking that Price is scared and won't take the fight and is gonna duck and all that type of shit. Hey, listen, if you gonna do all that, and Cliff ain't fighting, and who you supposed to fight, CYP, is pulled out oral, then I mean shit, what else can we do? You know, I'm even go I'll even say that it won't even be a personal thing on me. I'll accept it if, like I said, all the terminology is clear and you know there's this bonus for me. You know what I'm saying? Because before it was supposed to be Cliff. Cliff was supposed to have his shit paid. Um, you know, who if CYP wanted to pay Cliff shit, hey, that's between y'all. Uh, it was supposed to be some step aside for Oral. Oral jumping out, he ain't tripping off the step aside. He like, go ahead, whatever. Cause again, I would try to.
yo,
He chipped out. I inboxed him this. I haven't gotten a response yet.
I mean, this what I was just saying. That Price, he's not being met with the same reception. We just got a super chat. And this is what I'm saying. They don't believe Price, but they believe CYP. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, pound for pound, #1 in the chat. Drop a bomb for the status. I will be collecting clips for Border Wars music, so don't call up in here if you scared. TM, pound for pound, #2 in the chat. Man, y'all keep letting this goofy Price talk this man a cold duck. What CYP got to offer this dude? A 2 Ferraris to accept the fight? Hey, man. Hey. James Benitez. You know he about to call in and hate. He ain't even fighting, so you know he just gonna call in and hate.
No, no.
James, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Good. Hold on one second.
Damn, even Mozzie
Hey, hello.
says CYP Price not happening. Y'all all about to eat your words, man. Price taking that fight.
Bruh, no, we ain't, bruh. We see whole nigga activity. Hey, good afternoon,
Here
Star. How
you
you doing
go.
today?
You
I'm sorry
got the
for coming on hot
nerve to
like that.
talk about
My
some weird
nigga,
shit.
Good afternoon.
hey, my nigga, I've been saying this shit, bro. When you gotta ask all the
Look, boxing gods, bro.
matter for none of this shit. He should have want this nigga hand, and that should be it. But this nigga want apologies from the community. He want apologies from Cliff. He want
Bro,
the goddamn try to break down the match with his head.
principle. We just gonna keep letting Cliff do what the fuck he want. We just gonna keep letting Cliff pull out. Come on, man.
But
You
nigga,
sound
like,
corny,
but
man.
But Ness, think
You know
about
why
it though, bro.
you know why it's
niggas
okay?
like
Cause you pulled out twice and we ain't do shit to you. So that's why you don't care about us not doing shit to motherfuckers who pull out. You ducked Supermax
Ness,
twice and you got the nerve to talk. You don't got no legs to stand on. You don't got no legs. You ducked the fat boy. At least he's scared to fight CYP, who in shape. I'm just saying. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? CYP look the way he look. Supermax don't look like that. Supermax don't look like that.
Oh wow, Ness, I already put my man. Price don't look like shit. And
exactly.
Price don't look like shit. End of the day, I put my shit out there, bro. Yeah, I did say mental health when I put the shit in the chat, bro. I own what I got going on, bro. It is what it is. I couldn't lock in and be focused, but I'm man enough to say that shit, and I'll say that shit on air too. And I don't give a fuck who judge me. I'm not gonna try to finesse a nigga or even finesse you. At least I had the balls enough to be like, you know what, Ness, I can't lock in. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
you ain't had the balls. You ain't had the balls. You took the fight. 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 You accepted the fight. Then you canceled the fight. Then you came back with your girlfriend in the car and took the fight again. The fuck you think we forgot?
Girlfriend. See, Ness. You know what, Ness? I'll let you have that one right there. I was in my feelings at that time. I give
exactly.
You that,
So we supposed to let you slide because you got an excuse? Come on, bro. A duck is a duck is a duck. But you calling in here to talk about somebody else shit.
Well, end of the day, I guess me and Price playing on the same side of the street then because
I don't know. CYP is free. CYP is free, and he about to call in, and I bet you Price take the fight. And then you ain't gonna be like Price. You see the difference? You saying me and Price the same. You ain't the same. He ain't gonna be like you.
I'll be right there to see him. And then you acting like I ain't do this shit. You acting like I ain't need a reason to fight Rocky or nothing like that. I just took a fight because you know what? I knew I needed to change myself. I ain't need the goddamn build up a mental reason to be like, hey, I don't like this. I gotta fight. I just, you know what? I just want to go out there and do something I never did before. Just try myself, try my best. You know what I'm saying? I failed in the process. But you know what? It is what it is, man. It is what it fucking is, though. A lot of these niggas need to goddamn boost themselves up and gas themselves up in life, man. I don't need all that, bro. And when I say I'm not motivated, I wasn't motivated. I honestly tried to do that shit to really help out the event because I know niggas want to see me get my head knocked off. But next, I already told you I was going through a lot of shit in life, a lot of this, a lot of that, and all that shit's excuses because I talk so much shit. But at least I own my shit, though, Ness. A lot of these niggas are really some fuck shit, though. They ain't gonna own nothing. They're gonna be like, man, that math ain't math and this, that, and the third. Man, just say, man, nigga, you know what? I don't plan on getting that plane and flying to Atlanta and see CYP face to face. Why can't the nigga just say that and just keep it real? I doubt the nigga goddamn fly across country, bro. But if he does, though, I'm gonna be shocked. You know what I'm saying? Then he talking about what kind of hotel, this, that, and the third. Man, nigga, paying for your flights enough. You know, end of the day, if you really want to squabble my nigga to anybody,
here you go. You hilarious with this really want to squabble shit.
Real shit. You and I both know it. It wouldn't matter who the fuck you is. You'll fight. Be like, you know what, Ness, match me up with whoever the fuck is on Conquer Club. Just like you should have did with Supermax. He really want to fight. Niggas don't need to be gassed up. They goddamn really fight. If they really want to do something, they should just goddamn do it. Man, stop trying to put these fake batteries in these niggas' packs, man. These niggas ain't like that. And you and I both know that a lot of these niggas ain't like that. And me, I don't own my shit. I'm gonna own my shit. I'm a civilian. I work a nice desk job, but I'm definitely gonna grab my nuts and goddamn stand for my own and protect myself when I can. But these niggas goddamn fake energy on the internet. As always, sorry for my language, Star. I'm just gonna keep it sorry for my language. But shout out to you.
It's all good. You know what? I can appreciate you sharing that due to mental health, you really you couldn't fight.
I ain't putting on these niggas like fuck out there, man. These fake niggas, fake gangsters, man. Nothing but Twitter fingers, man. At the end of the day, we got all these niggas community saying they're gonna pull up in Atlanta. We're gonna see maybe like an eighth of these niggas, man. These niggas ain't gonna come to the city. And let's know that shit, man. You be boosting these niggas up, man, where these niggas don't really stand the ground for you, stand in the paint. All these years, man.
Bruh, you
Look, man,
met Price. You
I show you
sitting
so
here
much.
trying to paint a picture that don't
Hey, you know
exist.
what? And you know what? I met that nigga. That nigga shook my hand, and the nigga on the goddamn sneak this when he get on the internet. And fuck that nigga, man. I want to see if he gonna really show up and do what he do.
You and your feelings.
That's
You
how I
and
look
your
at it.
feelings, man.
No. I'm not no feelings. I'm not that type of nigga. If I got a problem with you,
You is
if
in
I
your
got a problem with
feelings,
you,
bro.
no. Ness. If I got a problem with you, I'm gonna say it to your face. You can ask Lobo, you can ask anybody else, and what I saw about their fights and everything. I said the same thing I said on air to the motherfucking face, and they ain't like me for it. But I said their face ain't like it to me when on air. But end of the day, these niggas in the community can say, "Hey, that nigga Benitez
Look,
assistant."
fragile ego, fragile body. They look mentally weak.
Hey,
hang up. Price
you know,
got something to say. I'm telling you, bro.
what that
Nobody
nigga
believe
what
your
that-
shit.
what that
You be
nigga gonna say?
crying.
What that nigga gonna say, man? That nigga gonna say, "Oh, that nigga Benitez tricking. That nigga goddamn taking somebody out of town or whatever." Well, Ness, I say this, man. Like, fuck the community. I'll go ahead and throw this out here right now. Look, man, I make well over $150,000 a year and shit like that. I can gladly do whatever the fuck I want to do with the lifestyle I can afford to live. A lot of y'all niggas wish y'all could move like me and live like me. So fuck all y'all niggas. Just goddamn learn how to be like me. Focus on your education and do what you gotta do in life, man, so you can actually have fun. So the shit that I may do as tricking that Price was about to say, it's a normality to me. So as always, shout out to you, shout out to the community, man, and fuck y'all niggas. Y'all be cool. And
Whoa. I think you cut him off before he could apologize.
I ain't cut him off. He muted himself. But Price, you might be right. That offer was all wrong. It was all wrong.
Yo.
Yeah, that offer was interpreted all wrong. He wrote it wrong and meant it a totally different way. And yeah, in the version that he meant it, you get nothing except your hotel.
And that's what I'm talking about, man. And that's why I ask these questions. And these boosie ass retarded motherfuckers on the line gonna sit here and you shouldn't even ask questions. But you see, you got to. That's what's wrong with you dummies. You motherfuckers jump on here and just take what motherfuckers say, and they ain't even said that, but you just thought in your head they can't think right that the motherfucker said something they didn't say, and then now y'all want to use that and talk about the next nigga. Y'all weak as, man, y'all retarded, man. And it's a bunch of you motherfucking internet keyboard motherfuckers. Man, y'all, man, that shit is crazy.
So,
and that's why
to be clear, his original message meant that the flights are so cheap, you can end up with at least 800 of the 1,000 in your pocket if he doesn't show up. He's saying your flight was.
That sounds to me like you get nothing.
You get nothing.
You only get something if I don't show. Then you get some money. That's what he's saying. Yeah. So
only thing you get up front is your hotel. Cause he said his flight was already booked. And I'm like, yo, but don't this say flight? And then he broke it down what he meant.
And what he said before was he said something about the hotel, but he didn't say no price. According to what I was read, again, I didn't listen to the border shows, not the border war show, the morning show. I didn't hear that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked, hey, what was said that I don't know? I don't just speculate. I don't just run with emotion. You feel me? I think logically, which y'all don't. Why? Because y'all act like, respectfully, y'all act like females. You know what I'm saying?
Let me just repeat the real offer again. The real offer is CYP is only willing to pay his hotel. And CYP is willing to put up $1,000 collateral to show that he will show up. If for whatever reason he don't show up, the $1,000 goes to Price.
Man, guess what?
That's what I understood it to be when you read it on the earlier show. So Price, just to share with you from my standpoint, I thought the issue was with the whole thing when you saying character is because somebody has backed out before. So once he offered the collateral, I was happy because I'm like, okay, that's what you're talking about, is somebody pretty much putting something on a line to let you know that they're gonna show up.
Guaranteeing that they're gonna show.
If not, you're not gonna waste your money. Now, when he said hotel, I'm thinking, wow, that's cool. That's something extra because you're coming to Atlanta anyway. So if you're coming to Atlanta anyway and you're getting a guarantee that this person is gonna show up, if not, you got $1,000 and you get your hotel paid to fight because nobody gets paid to fight at Border Wars. I thought that that was really something that you would accept because you were saying principle as far as him pulling out.
So what, let me ask you this, Star. What did you get about the flights? When he mentioned flights, how did that compute in your brain?
Because he was saying even if he don't show up, you still coming out on the winning end because
Hold on.
even
So
if you
that
have
text that Ness said, that's what you got from the text Ness just read me?
earlier, yeah, because I was thinking he was saying that even if you don't show up, you still coming out, you still gonna be making
Yeah,
like
it is.
$100
Price
or
is
something
just
like
our
that.
interpretation. Because look, if you read
Yeah,
it, it says a flight from Sacramento to Atlanta on the 7th round trip costs 220 to 500. That means Price would gain a plus 800 out of the 1,000 collateral that will be put up as soon as he agrees. So
Yeah, so that
right.
that part right
That's what I
there
understand.
read to me like, oh, that's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? The eight, and that we were talking about guarantees. What's guaranteed? So when he said you guaranteed $800 or $1,000, then I'm like,
well,
okay,
you
is that
is
okay?
guaranteed 1,000 if
That's
he don't
even.
show.
I know,
Right,
but
but you
that's
want
what
the
I'm
fight,
saying.
right?
That's a
The
if I
fight is
don't show. But now, say it
right, but
again.
the
I'm
fight,
sorry, Sto.
the fight, correct me if I'm wrong, Price. You and CYP wants to fight. Your issue was his inconsistency in pulling out, right? So if you get the fight, that's basically what you want. You want the fight and you want
Now
it
look,
to be guaranteed. You don't want
well,
nobody to play with your time. 1 second, let me finish. So you don't want nobody to play with your time. So therefore, that is it. If you don't get the fight, CYP plays with your time, he's a duck again, then you get compensated for that, right?
nah. So I understand how you interpret it, but let me correct you or bring more detail to it. The whole principle was that, hey, check it out, CYP, you keep saying that you're gonna fight these people and you jumping out. Right? You did that with Marvin. You blamed it on your coaches. Right after that, you jumped on with Oral. With Oral, you didn't say, oh, you know what? After already looking at his footage, everybody's saying it is weird. He a ninja. No one knows. You still said you would take the fight. You told Ness you still wanted to fight. Ness said, well, you can do Oral. He said, okay, I'll take it. He already knew what he was up against with Oral. Then, a couple days later, he jumps out to fight. He doesn't say he jumps out because his coaches. He doesn't say he jumps out because of the footage. He he, he don't want to fight Oral no more. That was Keem's fight. Now, since Price was talking, or whatever, I said something. I guess I'm not sure. Oh, I want to fight Price. Hey, listen, you got to fight with Oral. No, I don't want to fight Oral no more. I'll pay him step aside money. So he was going to pay Oral 400, which is what they agreed. I told him, hey, you pay Cliff's fees too, and then have Cliff come on here. Hey, shit, you do that. I ain't got to fight. Oral cool with the step aside. Fuck it, we can get it on, right? I didn't even ask for anything. Now, Oral, he out of there.
He ain't getting
And
shit and he
if you
out.
ask, so he didn't get no step aside, and CYP was allowed with no fucking type of nothing was held against him. He's okay to say, I just don't want to fight and jump out and still ain't got to pay step aside and still fight me. So he's getting what he wants all the way around, and Oral's out of the damn fight. And don't nobody care because everybody looking at Oral like, oh well, you had that sketchy footage, so you don't matter now because of that. He said he'll fight him with the sketchy footage. So why are you using that as an excuse? I even told Ness that shit. He tried to say it was Oral's fault because the footage. No, it's not his fault.
It
That
is
nigga
his
said I'll
fault.
fight him either way.
It
Uh,
is his fault, bruh. No
How
one
is
in Border
how is it his
Wars
fault?
history, again, it's his fault
So let
because
me
no
tell.
one in Border Wars history has ever submitted footage like that. And we've already expressed. He's had 2 fights fall apart, plus the host of the show continuously tell him that footage looks crazy and that no one believes it. And you think it's not his fault. He's just supposed to keep submitting that weird shit.
This how you clean up. This how you clean that up then. Then you tell him, hey, listen, in order for this fight to go on oral, and I suggested this, hey, send in some real footage. This is my expectations.
That was the terms to get the fight. That's what he sent to get it. Like, he don't get the difference between real footage and not, because remember, he sent the ninja footage 2 separate times, bro. So remember, he sparred with his girl in the dark, then he did pad work in the dark. So he don't care what we say. That's how his footage is, and his, or what he wants us to believe.
Yeah. So what I did was I suggested something fair. Hey, Oral, we get at Oral today on Border Wars, and we let him know, because I didn't know nothing about this. Oral jumped out and pulled out or canceled his flight.
I just found out today. I just found out once we started the show. I checked my DMs. There you go in the chat right there. You the duck, we got you a fight. And that's the best thing he should do. Dudes like this, oh, I want to fight Keem, I want to fight CYP. Motherfucker, take a fight so people believe in you. No, you gonna pull out too. Shit don't make no sense, bro. They make this shit so fucking hard. Y'all making this shit, y'all taking the joy away, bro.
Man, listen, and listen, I don't mind paying for this whole call. And I want to pay for Earl to get on here and say what the hell he need to say in his defense, because he acting like shit is said that's not true. But anyway, let me
he talking about hella cap. What's the cap? He gonna call in and say, Ness, they accepted the fight with the footage. That don't got nothing to do with their skepticism. I could buy a car that look like it's a piece of shit. I'm still skeptic that it's a piece of shit, but I bought it. Like, that shit don't make zero sense, bro. We didn't fuck with the footage. Nobody liked the footage. Look, he back to saying the same shit. They accepted the footage. Dude, they accepted the footage, but you ain't got no fight, but you still think you right. You on the outside with no fight. You sound crazy.
Okay, but listen, if they accept that, if he put
bro, they got the right to change their fucking mind. That shit is some Ninja Gaiden shit.
Okay. Well,
why they don't got the right? Why you ain't got the right, Price? Why you don't have the right to change your mind? If I set you up with a heavyweight that's putting some fucking auto footage out, cut the shit, man.
Man, let me tell you this. If I seen that auto footage and I went with it, then that's what happened. If
I can't, hold on, let me answer this. Anthony, I can't, bro. You too old. That would be perfect. But again, Otto already said he canceled his flight. He on some fuck shit too, man. Motherfuckers got me aggravated. But now Anthony's saying change my fight to Otto since everybody's scared. But Anthony, you 48, I'm pretty sure, right? Let me see. Anthony Hill is, yeah. Otto is what, 36? I think he just missed it. If he was 38, it would work. But you got to be within 10 years. Go ahead, Price. My bad.
Let me say this, man. All this is about being a man and standing on the shit that you say. That's it. Yeah, it comes with that beef with Border Wars and all that shit. But if you say something, if you gonna talk shit, then back it up. That's cool, right? But again, you got to be a man on what you say. Now, if you leave from what you say, then someone has the right to call you out. When people are pulling out of fights that they say that they want, man, you're now I'm like, okay, come on, man, what is you doing? Now, if you have an injury or something like that, you can't, I mean, nobody can say nothing about that. That happens. You know what I'm saying? But if you're saying, oh, you know what? Even we let the nigga slide when he said my coaches said that. I jumped at, I said yeah, and then when I bring it to my coaches, they like, nah, we not doing that. We over here. Okay, well, fuck it, we'll give you that. But from now on, before y'all say anything, go. If you got an advisor that you got to go through first, right? Go do that, and then come back here and say, okay, I'll take the fight. That's all I'm saying. You changing up, and then this is the thing. That's the nigga dropped out. Then Oral jumped back on here. They had the back and forth. I was involved in everything. Then CYP said, well, fuck it. Change the weight then, and then I'll do it again. And then the nigga jumped out again. You can't fucking use that excuse, Ness. You can't say, oh, the footage. He's passed the footage on that. He already accepted the footage, then pulled out. then jump back in and told him change the weight, and I'll still
Bruh,
fight you again.
everybody makes
Come on.
everybody makes irrational decisions. At the end of the day, when you're gonna spend over $1,000, you gonna consider, is the motherfucker real? And
Okay, well listen.
Auto
That's
and
why-
you could
that's
say
why-
whatever y'all want. This is my 17th show, and I never seen no footage like that. That's the end of story to me. That's the end of story to me. You 43 and you was able to go to a gym, get in front of a bag, and look like a normal person. Why your shit don't look like his? He younger than you. I don't got time for that. He can make all the excuses. He can have as many people defend him. I bet you I'd have been on his ass and backing him and calling CYP a duck had he had not no excuses. But he left an excuse open for CYP and Keem. Not only that, Keem accepted the fight with the footage, pulls out, says it's my son, has an argument with Auto in Discord, telling Auto it's because of the footage. Auto still don't change it. He don't care enough. They call him a troll. Tell me they ain't saying he a troll in the committee. Saying he ain't, tell me they ain't saying no, he a troll.
In all fairness, OC, had my husband signed up for something just because he's in his back and forth and wanting to fight, and he got home and showed me the footage of this guy, I would have said, no, I don't trust that.
Exactly.
I would have said, I don't trust that. This looks weird to me if I'm used to seeing regular footage. So that could
Why
very
is it
well
always
happen.
in the nighttime? Why somebody always dressed like a ninja? Why you always going so goddamn slow with no intensity, with no power? You hitting the pads, the person arms ain't even moving. Like, come on, man. I ain't got to lie for this nigga. He don't want to fight. I don't give two flying fucks. That's why I don't do no refunds. Motherfuckers is lucky as $50 because of Sheik. I never charge this low because I know what I deal with. I deal with a bunch of grown men pussies, man. I ain't never seen no shit like this, ever. Started doing this shit, and motherfuckers literally trying to get paid for amateur fights. Y'all be trying to pull contracts for amateur fights, terms for amateur fights. Like, this shit is crazy. It's crazy. The only reason I let it go is because I literally said, this is why we did it. To show y'all what real boxers go through. And they do go through contracts and fucking terms and A-side, B-side shit. You ain't on nobody ass, nigga. You need to get that ass footage the fuck out of here. You give me some real footage, I'll be your fucking Johnny Cochran. But till then, homie, you alone with that nasty shit.
Yeah, I had to say again, I still stand on what I said, but Oral, yes, bro, that shit right there does give them an out. And what I had suggested to Ness was we sit here on today's show and we tell Oral, hey, you got till Saturday, because we do Border War Saturday mornings. You have till Saturday to send some real footage. If you send some real footage, CYP, we hold CYP to that fight. Now we can't make CYP fight, okay? He can come up with another excuse, but we still gonna say, hey, now since you see the footage, CYP, what is your excuse now? That's it. And he would have to say, I don't want it for whatever reason, or okay, yeah, okay, now that's not an excuse. I'll take the fight. I need to fight. I'll take the fight. That's what I was gonna say. Being that Ness came on here and he said that's not even an option, Oral jumped out. He's not even coming to Atlanta.
He jumped out. I found him another fight, bro. We got Steven that's been dying to fight. He jumped out. He jumped out. And that's another reason to show you real. Okay, no, it ain't an obsession with Keem and CYP. You just want to fight. No, now you don't want to fight. Come on, bro. It's aggravating.
So then hold on, bring you up to speed. So once all that shit happened with Oral, find another fight, cancel flights, all that. Now I'm hearing this, oh, well, from how it, if you look at the poll, all that, and you hear how it's read and how it's said. I went back, I had you live on Discord. I went back on YouTube on my other phone to listen how the show started and all that. It sounds like this fucking, you be crazy to turn down this deal. You get your flight, your hotel, and you get this money if he don't show up. That's what it sounded like.
It did sound like that. That was our interpretation.
I'm like, yeah, I can't. I mean, damn, Cliff out of it. We can't get at him. Oro out of it. Okay, CYP. He's still not sitting here just get what he wants and gets to say this or whatever. No, he still got to pay up. Okay, well, shit. That's it, man. Get the facts straight. I'm gonna have to do that. And then now we find out that that's not what it is. So again, that's why I said weren't semantics. In the meantime, JB jump on here and he's saying all the shit, man. Listen, I don't even respect no shit a Trick say anyway, man. That shit was all, I don't even hear that. All that, man, and you kill yourself every time you talk, man, with the shit, with the whole, I got this much money so I can spend it on cooch if I want to. Bruh, you weird as hell, okay? You need to use the money to get that. It's niggas out here, they may not even look as good, as handsome as you, brother. Not saying that you handsome. They might not even have looks that's as good as yours to another female, right? And they still don't have to pay because they got mouthpiece, because they not shy like you, or maybe you're not shy, that you just ain't got no game. You don't have that that charm. You don't have that, bro. You let your money talk for you in that sense. You were supposed to pay Cliff shit. What happened with that? Well, Mr. I make
Man,
this
they
much and
better
that
not
much.
pay Cliff. They better not pay Cliff. Pay Cliff fucking fine. 3 weeks worth of fines. Fuck, we paying Cliff
That's
money
what I
to
said.
take a fight that he was never taking. Y'all
Yeah.
doing
So
weird
anyway,
shit in
man,
this
listen.
community, bro.
Everybody in the chat made the shit sound like it was so sweet. Oh, he getting flued out and blocked all this time, and that's not what it is. So y'all got to understand that, man, before you start talking, man. And that's why. And if you don't, it's cool. Everybody, hey, players fuck up too. But guess what? Me, I done learned from that. I done made those mistakes multiple times. I don't do that no more. I'm a communicator, man. I ask questions. Ain't nothing wrong with asking questions. Niggas jumping on here or in the chat talking about, oh, he asking questions. It's a duck. It don't mean that you ducking because you ask questions. It means
Word.
that you want to understand what's being said. Y'all weird as fuck, man.
Hey,
But
man.
yeah, man. As far as that shit being, oh, if I don't, man, nah, I ain't fucking with that. Go fight Oro, bro. Now, if you was over here doing the most, I will consider that. I'm not even gonna lie. You shit. Because I'm going there, I'm going to Atlanta, period, nigga. So, like I said, I've been in the gym. I've been training, nigga. So I mean, listen, I don't want the shit to go to waste either. But I'm not finna let you have no fucking free ride and do all that shit. Let you keep on
So what's
pulling
your
out.
counter,
Let you
man? What's your
not have
counter
to pay.
offer? What's your counter offer? Let's get to it, because we
Oh
got
man,
callers, and I know I got
I'm not
Makayo
gonna
on the
care.
line. You know he gonna hate on you. He been calling you a duck in the chat.
Oh, listen, man, we gonna let Ron Jeremy mustache having ass nigga talk in a minute, man. Listen, uh, man, hopefully you're on camera so everybody can see what I'm talking about.
I
That
got
shit need to get
CYP,
checked
man. We
in.
got to get this shit settled. CYP, what up, man?
Oh, there you go.
Let's make this
What up? What
fight.
up?
Let's make this
What
fight.
up?
You see that my
Hey,
guy Price is interested the way his
He's
name
not.
states, Price. So he don't want
He's
no
not.
free shit. He wants some money. Do you want to
Listen to
pay
me.
some money to get him to fight you this time? Because he's,
Listen
like
to
he
me.
said,
His
18, 19
hotel,
is available.
his hotel could be paid for. The man's already booked his own flight. What do I look like? Stupid? You already coming. So
that's
your
why.
whole thing,
Hold.
his
Just let
whole
him
That's
thing.
why.
talk.
Hey man,
Let him
listen,
talk, Price. Let him
hold on.
talk, and then we going to get to you. We
You
going,
talk
you know.
about this man said he already coming. He already going. So what this means? He talked to y'all all week about CYP's a duck. He pulls out of every fight. He ain't gonna show up to nothing. So if that is true price, you get $1,000. If for any reason I pull up, I don't care if my son gets sick, if I get injured, the $1,000 is out of my pocket as soon as you say yes. I'm sending it to Tone immediately within 10 minutes. He's gonna have it, and I can't get it back. It's gonna be your money, and you're gonna be right about CYP. The duck, the pullout guy is gonna be, you're gonna be 100% right. But the problem is, if I show up, you're getting your fucking ass whooped. And that's what you don't want. We all know he needs more time to prepare for me. He can't admit it. I was a man. I had already accepted Marvin before I chose my team. So, but I know that I need to get this shit popping. So I went to a good team and was getting it with them. They say, who you fighting? Who you fighting, Los? Who you fighting? I showed them, gave them all the footage, all the information. They came back to me and said, not enough time. Well, you need more time for a guy with that kind of skill level. Can you fight him in the future? I said, yeah. I can probably fight him in the future. He's like, but we're advising you, not enough time. So I come back and tell y'all the fucking truth. It had nothing to do with me not wanting to fight Marvin. The team don't think it's right. So I'm gonna follow the team, but that makes me a duck. Don't make nobody else a duck. But if it don't make what's my man? Bobo, don't make Bobo a duck when his team said, nah, no CYP. They make him a duck, but it's gonna make me a duck. And I'm not running from Marvin. I'm saying I need time. They're gonna set me up on a 3-fight. We're gonna watch me be in my corner. We're gonna get you right. You can fight Marvin next year. We're gonna get you right. We got a schedule for you now. I say, cool, they got me fighting on the 18th. I'm doing everything I can to get in the ring with Marvin, right? But this is where niggas got confused. Ordo was only accepted because I thought that's what was needed to fight OC in 18. When Bo wrote the contract, I didn't write it, as I told y'all. He didn't write Ordo in. I didn't even realize it. So at this time, I'm saying, y'all fight Ordo, y'all fight Ordo. The contract don't say shit about that nigga. So OC signs the contract, says, I'll take it. And Bo like, yo, you ain't gotta fight Ordo. I'm like, I don't. He's like, no, OC gonna fight you at 18 regardless. I said, well, fuck this ninja. I'm not, fuck him. I don't need to fight this nigga then. That's why I pulled out of the Ordo fight. Ordo was simply a package with OC, but then the contract wrote him out of it. So don't act like I wanted to fight Ordo. I did not want to fight that nigga. It was simply to get to OC. OC said it does not matter. If he fights Ordo, I want him in 18. So now I got 18 set up for me and OC. 17 is still free. So the 17 should be me versus Price. It is still the show. You're gonna learn your lesson that this is not a game like I learned. It's not a game. You gonna learn your fucking lesson, or you are 100% right. CYP is a duck. All he do is talk shit, and you gonna be $1,000 richer, and your hotel gonna get paid for it. So that's CYP losing 1,300, 14, whatever the amount is. That's how much money I'm gonna lose because I'm a fucking duck. Or all I lose is $300 or $400 for your hotel. Which one is the price? Because that's all I'm offering.
Can I talk now?
Go ahead, I'm done.
All right, cool, man. So, congratulations on your coming back from retirement, man. We missed you, brother. Not really, but you know, we glad that you're here, man. Another contradiction of yours. So just because you say some shit, that don't mean that I'm
Again, my
believing
nigga,
what you say.
let's ask me
I'm,
to
hey,
come.
can I
Let him
now?
talk,
Hey,
CYP.
yeah.
Let him talk. And yes, it's true. I did ask him, was he free to get this cleared up, Price?
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. But I'm just saying, if you ask me some shit and I say, nah, I'm on my word. But anyway, cool. I'm just congratulating the nigga. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Check it out, man. I did the same shit you did, bro. I showed my coaches your footage as well. Except they didn't tell me what they told you about Marvin. They said, oh yeah, that's nothing. Okay. So I have all the confidence in the world. You feel me? I have all the confidence in the world. I've been sparring. Okay. I ain't even sent in sparring yet. I've been sparring. I'm ready for the shit. It's not that I don't feel that I need
More
more
time.
time for you. That's not what it is, bro. That's not what it is. I already know what it feel like in there. But trust me, I took the road just like you did. What you did in a real fight, nigga, I did that shit in sparring. Back when I first started. Hey, listen, it's good. I'm past that though. I got over that hurdle. Now it's all on technique. Now it's I'm not gonna give you too much, but anyway, I'm on. I'm not even tripping off that. I'm accepting of your fight again only if there's some that goes along with it. When you saying all your hotel, man, listen. The whole shit that you telling me about oral, that shit is bullshit. You can't tell me, oh, well, it wasn't in the contract, so I can just decide not to fight him just because it ain't about his footage. Again, you're saying because this what I mean, it's not about his footage. He didn't say shit about the footage other than he called the nigga a ninja. That's it. He didn't say, oh, I didn't trust it. Oh, I was thinking, oh, my coaches didn't like the footage. He didn't say any of that shit. He said, oh, it wasn't in the OC signed the contract and that wasn't in there. So, you know, skip dude. So fuck Oro and all his training and that he thought he had a fight with you and all that type of shit. He's just asked out just because you said so, just because you don't have to go through him. That's what I mean about that's not player, man. That's just not cool. That's not stand up. That's not. And then he got on here and had a one-on-one with you, doing all the shit that I'm doing, even worse. Niggas talking way bad about you, calling you out your name and all that. Hey, you're not gonna get under my skin. Nigga talked about your broad and all that shit. This is what I mean. Oh, Border War is about niggas talk shit. They want to fight.
Nigga,
They
did
got
nobody talk about my wife, nigga? Stop lying. Stop that.
Nah,
He
it didn't,
mentioned
Price.
you,
Remember,
bro.
CYP said you can even talk about my wife. It ain't gonna make me
Okay,
fight you.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Even if he talked about your wife, you wasn't gonna do shit. So don't sit here and say he did not talk about my, because you wasn't gonna do shit anyway.
All right, so
Get
what
to the
is the
point,
counter?
man.
Yeah,
Get to the
yeah.
point.
What is the counter offer? Did we lose you? I think you just need to put a dollar amount. I think he got cut off, man.
Well, it ain't. I can come up with a dollar amount.
Yeah, that's just say the number, man. Say the number you looking for, cause this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'll say this. I don't need first class, none of that shit. You pay the flight and the hotel, I'll see you there.
Flight and hotel,
That would be a
CYP.
no. That would be a no. This nigga's not important to this community, dog. I'm the king here. I'm not doing that. He crazy.
Let me say
He crazy.
this. Let me say this. Let me
You can
say
have a
this.
good day with that bullshit, nigga. I don't even like you.
Wait. How much are you thinking?
Yo, why? Yeah, it seems like you disconnected or connected to your Bluetooth or your car. Son, you sound totally different.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Price.
Hey, let me drop out.
Yeah, jump out, jump back in. Jump out, jump back in.
Hey, I'll be honest. If the community puts up the money that he asking for, we will do it. But I'm gonna tell you,
I don't think he gonna do that. Remember, his thing is principle. I doubt he gonna do that.
You got to be honest. My wife don't like this nigga because she saw the nigga in person and he didn't want no smoke. She was there. There's no way she gonna be cool
I
with me
thought we
paying
was
for his
negotiating, man.
hotel, paying for his fight. She gonna be like, man, fuck, dude. It's not happening.
I mean,
Like,
it's a negotiation, man. It's a negotiation.
Our finances are ran through our company. So I could do what I want with him, but when I married her, I told her we gonna do this right. So she can okay the shit, but she don't even like this nigga. Like we don't think he's nothing. This is ridiculous, really.
How much for the hotel, CYP? How much do you and your company got for hotel fees?
So how many days you trying to stay, man?
I was trying to be there Thursday through Monday, but if you want to do
Friday,
hold on, listen. I said, bro, listen. I don't have a problem paying extra if I need to. That's why I need to find out what you paying. I don't have a problem staying there from Friday through Sunday.
I ain't looked up the hotel prices in Atlanta, but
let's do that then.
I frequent hotels all the time.
How much is your hotel?
So what would it be? What would it be like right now? 150 a night max? What would it be max? Like a night?
Yeah, I would say 150.
I'll stay right next to you.
150 a night.
I would say 150. That's the prices I've been finding.
That's cool. I'm cool.
So you get 2 nights. You get 2 nights on the kid. That's 300.
Okay, 300. Okay, and then what about flight?
You get 300, man. Like, I don't know why I'm playing with you. I'm really playing with you. I don't like you enough to do this, but I love the show. That's the only reason I'm playing with you.
Hold on. Man. Hold on, wait. You was just about to give Oro 400, so why are you giving me 300?
I'm giving what's my man Two-Tone 1,000 just in case something happened. So
but you're showing up, so we don't need to count it.
But listen, you do realize that if anything happens, you get the money. Even if I can't come, you're gonna get it. If it doesn't matter. So that money has to be counted, my guy.
Bro, I'm okay with not even doing the 1,000, right? And you paying for the flight and the hotel.
No, that makes no sense because you kept telling people that I'm a
trying
fraud.
to negotiate here.
You kept telling people I'm a fraud. That doesn't even make sense. Hey, okay, this is what we could do. You want to be about principles?
Well, it do make sense, CYP. Let me interject for a minute because
go ahead.
If you didn't show up, he still got his flight and hotel paid.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But we know I will. But the whole point was I wasn't, right? Wasn't that his whole point? That CYP be pulling out?
But that's the point. If you pull out, he gonna be like, see, I told y'all. That's why I got my flight and hotel paid.
Yes. But regardless, he'll get a whole $1,000, regardless if I pull out, plus this hotel shit if I do. Right?
I mean, listen, man. We at the flight, CYP. You yourself said the flight it could be as low as $220, which is cheaper than the hotel.
Look, listen. He could pick.
Did he already book his flight? How much was it?
You want to fight?
Yeah. Price, good question, Star. Price, didn't you already book your flight? What was your flight, and so we could reimburse?
I can send it to you. I don't know it offhand, but I can send it to you.
Send it.
The flight. This why
you should be able to look it up. What you bought it on? Priceline. Open your app. Come on.
No, I'm on the phone with you. That's why.
Look at him.
Get it cracking.
Hang up. Let's get this shit hammered out, bro. We need to get this shit over with.
Listen what I'm saying, though.
I'm listening.
This don't matter. Hold on real quick. if I come back and the flight say 400, is so that means that you paying it? I'm looking up the flight to say what?
Listen
You
to
gonna
me.
pay the
Listen to me. Listen to me. If you come back with proof that your flight is 400, then I will pay your 400, homie. It's simple.
Okay.
You pick
Okay,
one.
cool. Hold on.
Yeah, now don't go buy a
Don't-
flight today. Make sure that shit got a old date.
Don't run off. Don't run off. Hold on. 400 plus the 300, right?
See, this is what
Whatever
I'm
the
talking about.
flight
This
is.
nigga, stop wasting my time, man.
What?
How
No,
am I
he's
wasting
just
time?
he's
I'm
not
asking
wasting. Oh, CYP. All he's doing is reiterating so everyone is clear. It's the flight and the hotel. He's giving you the numbers. Come on, we gotta listen so we can get this shit done.
No, I'm not. Listen to me. Listen, y'all need to listen to this shit. This man slandered my name and said I'm Mr. Pullout. I don't show up. That is what the $1,000 is for him to be correct. If he's correct, he gets $1,000. So that's already there. Now I said I would also.
Yeah, but he's telling
pay
you
for
to waive
hotel.
that. He's telling you to waive that, and his collateral will be the existing flight and hotel.
Listen to me. That $1,000 was never going to go to him because I'm showing up. So that's going to be back to me. So now I'm only minus 300. So now you're trying to make me be minus 7 or 8 for this nigga just to maybe show up. No. I'm not paying nothing out of pocket besides the 1,000 collateral plus either the flight or the hotel. If that's not good enough,
Okay,
then
so
leave me the
you
fuck alone.
staying at one or the other. So price, it's 1,000 collateral in Tone's name plus either the flight or the hotel, man. We can't get everything we want. That's not a bad meet in the middle. You got a counter to the counter?
Collateral.
I reject that count. My counter is flight and hotel. I'll provide you with the receipt, right? And for hotel, I'll take the 300. For flight, even if my flight is more, I'll take 400. So it'd be 700.
Already booked.
He already
Yeah,
said
Kofi
no to
already
the
booked,
7
man.
though.
Somebody
He just
thought
said
he
no.
lying.
He just said no to the 7
Price-
literally out loud. He said he's
Price,
not
if
paying
you already
7.
booked
I'm telling you
your
my
flight
counter.
price, do you know
Let
if
me
it
say
was?
my counter.
Yeah, but your count is
We
the
already
same
talked.
number he just said no to.
Hold on, listen. He told me what his counter was. I'm telling you what mine is, and then we can see if we can meet in the middle. Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
So his is 300 plus Tone holds 1,000, right?
Or
If he don't show
400
up,
or 400 for the flight and Tone holds 1,000.
so we'll just call it 400. We'll just call it 400. Okay, 400 or 400 and Tone holds 1,000 if you don't show up, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Mine is gift the 1,000. Fuck giving the 1,000 to Tone the hold. You gonna show up, and if you don't, I'm cool with you giving me the 700, the 4 for the flight, and the 3 for the hotel.
Price, let me ask you something. So if
Did
the
he
big
answer
thing
yet?
is
Hold on real
Nah,
quick.
he didn't answer. He's still muted.
okay, go ahead, CYP.
Go ahead, Star. Go ahead.
So what I wanted to ask is, in all fairness, if the big deal is CYP not being dependable, pulling out of fights, the collateral is a collateral because the man is saying he's showing up, plus still gonna pay for something for you. Like what's the big, are you just wanting him to spend money? Like, do you feel like, okay, you want him to pay for the fact that he's pulled out of fights in the past? What's the mindset behind that? Because if he's giving collateral,
The
but
mindset. I love
I mean,
it, Star.
I just want to know because he's still treating you to your hotel and he's also making sure he shows up. So it's almost kind of like you want to hurt the pockets a little bit. What's going on with
Nah,
that?
I got you. So yes, it's about him. It's about him pulling out. So the collateral's cool, right? But being that he's going over and beyond, it sounds like okay. We know that he showed up before. We just talking about how many fights he doesn't pull out. Now the collateral, like you said, even if he get an injury, the money go to me. Yeah?
Oh yeah. It don't matter what happens if I don't show up.
Yeah, so that's
once the
it.
money leaves my hand,
Right.
it ain't mine no more. It ain't mine no
So-
more unless I show up. Once it leaves my hand.
So again, with that Star, right? With that happening, he's losing money. He's not showing up, but he could say whatever it is. He could say it's an injury or his coach said this after he sees my sparring footage or whatever the fuck, right? So
Yeah, right.
then anyway, so then he's able to do that, right? And then I'm still there. I still ain't got shit, but what? $300, $400.
$1,000.
Hold
No,
on,
you're
listen.
gonna get the
Wait.
1,000.
Hold
Yeah.
on, hold on, hold on. Oh no, yeah, right. I get that, but that's still like
Plus the
it's not a real
400.
thing.
What you mean that's
I
not a real
agree.
thing? You get the like if you submit sparring and he be like, hell no, Price really a ringer. He trying to set me up.
He not gonna say that, Ness. Come on, man. We got to know who we're dealing with.
I'm just
But if
saying,
he pull out,
if for whatever reason Tone got to send you the money, which is something you need to talk with Tone.
yeah.
Listen, me saying that, hey, CYP is over here pulling out of fights. Why would I think that he's not going to do with me? Has to do with his history. Me saying the things that he says, he contradicts himself with. Now, I understand what's happening with that is in any situation and with him going forward,
Damn.
is collateral needs to be in place because these things has happened in the past. Because, right?
Who does he think
Cool.
he's talking to, Ness? This is yo, man. This nigga acting like he's part of the committee and created this shit. Like, what the
Oh
fuck is
man.
going on here, man?
Wow.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we
do.
gonna
I'm
leave it
gonna
in
give
the
it to you.
dark.
I like the back and forth to a point, but my nigga, you're not that big on this show. We playing with you right now. Once I get
Bro, I
upset,
don't
it's over with. I don't want to get upset. I want to really get this done. I don't want to be upset,
I,
my guy.
So
Stop
can
trying to
we
be upset, bro. Come on, man.
where are we, Price? Because you got to just
hey,
give me the counter, bro. He gave you an offer. You taking long to get to the
hey,
counter.
flight and hotel, and I'm near.
No collateral, flight and hotel, and
Yep.
he's saying no, right? CYP, you saying no to that?
Yes, sir. But the community could come up with the extra 3 if they want to. If they really want that bad, they could pay him.
Man, no, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that.
Exactly. He doesn't want to fight me, man. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
no, no.
Let's stop playing. Let's
I
stop
want it
playing.
from you, brother. I want it from the Yoruba account.
Hey, you know what we could do? We could call Brian Norman Sr. right now. He'll put up the 3, but that won't be good enough for him. He
Bruh,
don't
it
want
ain't about
it.
you getting. I just told you it ain't about the bread.
It ain't about the
What
bread,
about
but you
when
all
you
right.
pay for the
All right,
when
man.
you
I ain't here to argue with you, dog.
CYP when you pay the measly extra $300, right? What's my excuse then?
My guy, this is not about you. This is about what you said. You say I
Okay.
ain't gonna show up, so collateral came up. That's you talked yourself
Hey,
into collateral, and now you want to back out of collateral. That don't make sense.
hey, because let me tell you how it makes sense. I'm gonna break it down right now.
I
This
really
is
don't want
no
to talk to you
different.
unless you want to fight, man. It seems like
Well,
you're
you
really
can mute.
obsessed,
You can mute
like
then.
you want
You
to
can
talk
mute
to
up.
me.
You can mute
Hey,
up
that's
then.
that's my offer. I'm gonna show y'all how serious I am about this shit. Talk to him by yourself. I'm gone.
Yeah, I bet. Hey, so let me give you the reason. And can y'all still hear me?
We got to move
Yeah.
on, Price. This shit is
No, listen
2
real quick.
hours in
This is
now.
man, this what you guys. This is no different from him giving instead of me the money, right? Which ain't shit because it's already paid for. So it's just my money back, but which really ain't. I don't even need the money. I'm good where I'm at. This would be him. He's losing that money, and he would giving it to me instead of him giving it to me before he would give that money to Oro. So he's still out of the same amount. Cliff don't have to come on here and apology. He gets everything that he wants that we just said before. Everything. He spends 400 on Oro, and me and him fight. Cliff don't have to come on or anything. So
But
it's the
there's also
same
the
fucking thing. It's just
1,000.
the money.
There's also the 1,000.
The 1,000 ain't in it, is what I'm trying to tell you. And
Of
the
course
1,000
is
is
in it. Of course is in it. It got to get transferred to
listen,
Tone, bruh. That's how we do
listen,
collateral.
man. I get that. This is the thing. Me saying that him he got to put collateral up anyway. Not even in this sense because we got a negotiation. But anybody who fucking sitting here pulling out a multiple fight should put collateral. This one I'm saying I ain't tripping because the collateral means that if he don't show up, he gets to pocket that. No, you got to feel this. So whether you show up or not, you're gonna feel these punches and you're gonna feel it in your pocket.
But that's what we don't get that you don't get. If he don't
I
show
never
up,
said anything about
if he don't show up, he still feels it in his pocket because he loses the 1,000 plus your $400 that he's giving you.
you keep on with this if he don't show up. If he
Because
showed
that's
up
what the
last
fuck you
time,
saying. You don't act like you
man,
ain't literally just say if he
I
don't
just
show up,
told you
he
why I
loses
said it.
nothing.
I get it. I just told you why he said it though. I just told you why I said it. So again, and I scratched that. I'm like, no, just get that to me
So now
because
it's
we're
not
still in
about
like,
now it's not about him not showing up. Is you want him to feel it in his pockets.
It's been about that. I told him this. This was my original. Hey, this shit gotta get paid.
Your audio fucked up again.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This was my original. Cliff shit gotta get paid, and he gotta come up on here and apologize. That's what it was. Now the niggas was like, "Oh, we're gonna get with the community and we're gonna pay Cliff stuff." And all. Hey,
Bro, and
listen,
Cliff, but hold on, because this is why everybody's upset. Bro, Cliff had $300 in fines. You getting 4.
Right. That's the same thing, Ness.
What?
Can you hear me?
How?
That's the same thing. 300 plus 400. Oral was 400. Cliff was 300. That's 700. That's all I'm asking. 400 for the flight.
Hey,
300
man.
for the room. That's 700.
All right, man.
The only
We got
difference
your
is there ain't
counter,
no Cliff
bro.
apology.
We got your counter. We'll see what happens.
The only difference is ain't no Cliff apology, and Oral don't get the money to come to me. Oral opted himself out. I told the nigga come holler at me. So it's the same thing. Do y'all get it?
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
The collateral shit only happened today on this show that anybody said something about collateral. Before that, CYP went on Tone's show and said, "I'll give this much in collateral if I don't show up." That's the only time collateral was mentioned. So I wasn't even holding it collateral
They
against him
killing you.
in
They
negotiation.
say he needed an apology flight. Diva.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, we had. Hey, that nigga's gone. Cliff gone. We can't force the nigga. So Oral's out too. He opted himself out. So fuck it. I'll take it. But I need that then. Send that to me.
All
That's
right,
all I'm saying.
Price. Everybody knows, man. We'll see what happens.
All right.
All right, Price.
Truth. Damn, 2 hours, we ain't getting nowhere. That's crazy.
I had my hand up for a minute. Them boys was negotiating like crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
What's up?
I mean, I think Price already made his point previously, bro. He just wanted to bully CYP. I don't really think he wanted to fight. He just want to bully him and waste time. But y'all already know. Hey, I'm fighting Courtron. He agreed on the Konqur app. You said something about his team and this and that.
Yeah,
They
man.
don't
They
want the
said
price.
I showed him the footage, and he told me his team. Basically his team saying no, and he's saying yes. And I'm like, bro, you got to tell me what you gonna do. He's like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So I guess he gonna show up. He showed up before. He's never been a
he showed up
dude.
before.
He's never been a dude that's been flip floppy. But yeah, he said that.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm kind of confident that the fight's gonna be made because you told me he said that he show up and previous records show that he does show up. So I'm just making sure because I got people buying tickets and things of that nature. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure people I ain't wasting nobody's time or money.
Yeah, bro, I hear you.
Like me, I've been training, but I'm more worried about everybody else that I'm involved in. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to make sure we good.
Did we get
Border Wars, what is it? Border Wars 17, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
lit. It's movie
Yeah.
time, man. How many days we away, Star?
31.
31 days away. So Ness, what
Okay,
is
about a
the
month.
protocol here? If he just want to make sure, is there a call that goes out, or you just try to reach out to the guy? What's the
Yeah, no,
protocol?
I'm going through my DMs with Court Round now to see where we at.
Mm-hmm. So we can let this guy know. Have you sent in sparring? Did we look at your sparring yet?
Yeah. Everybody check my sparring now. I'm pretty sure Ness sent them the videos. I sent Ness some bad work too.
Okay.
I haven't
How's
seen nothing new
everything
from
going with?
Court Round, but I'm really just relying on
Yeah,
the last
based off
Border
our
Wars.
last message, he said, I'm gonna get back to training, but I'm following up. Let me see.
Yeah. So how's your training going? How many days a week are you sparring right now?
Training's been smooth. Training's been smooth. You know, I'm cutting the weight down a little bit. It's coming off pretty smooth. Um,
Okay.
Sparring. I'm about to get into sparring probably this week. I sparred a little
Okay.
bit like real light, but I needed some little heavier sparring. You know,
Okay.
my
How many
opponent,
fights?
he seems it's like a difficult opponent because he's long and lengthy. So you know, nothing easy.
Yeah. How many spot? How many fights have you had?
I only got one.
Oh, whoa.
Let's say I got
Okay. So you at the
experience, but
beginning.
he see that because like this my skill set, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
that's from all the hours I done put in the past. Like you know, just hours alone in the gym, running, shadow boxing on myself, and just expanding my mind with the boxing stuff, and hours of watching footage of from other fighters and boxing
Mm-hmm.
fights, from you know from the old ones to the new ones. Like yeah,
Dope. If
that's
you
why I
don't
really
mind me
like all these
asking,
new boxers. Like yeah, go ahead, my
yeah.
bad.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, wow. That's dope. And you watch the old fighters and you've been in the gym a lot by yourself. You sound
Yeah,
mature
yeah.
for 23 with the boxing.
hmm Yeah, I like to
Oh.
watch a lot of boxing. You know, I really like started watching a lot. Since Canelo got put on for real, like in 2011, 2012, around that area, around that time, I
Mm-hmm.
started watching as a kid. I always watch all the Canelo fights, the Floyd fights. I
Mm-hmm.
remember I started watching Teofimo, Devin Haney. That's when I got into boxing, like watching them guys when they was young. But man, like
Okay.
they don't really want to fight each other. It's crazy. That's why I'm really more
Mm.
on to like the new fighters now, like the
Your
Kamel
weight class
Moton,
is
Abdullah.
140?
Yeah, 140.
Damn.
40. I think the limit is like what? Like the max is like 146 or something like that. 147 around there.
Oh, okay. I ain't even gonna do it. He said we good, my guy. I'm at work, can't call in. See
Oh.
you in ATL. I was about to cancel that fight because you know the dude that was fighting Yancey is available. Yancey pulled out. Adalberto Hernandez is
Yancey pulled
available.
out. I follow Yancey. He's been training. He's been like running and shit. I don't know what going on.
Yeah, nah, he sent me pictures of the hospital and all this shit, so I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh
Oh,
shit, he got
wow.
it.
Well, that's
But
dope.
his
He's in.
opponent is available if you want that guy, but your guy just said he good. Your guy just said
What's
he's
up?
showing up.
If Coron said it's good, we good, bro. We gonna make it work.
Word.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I
All right.
appreciate that. I just want to make sure that's it though. But hey, when that prize and CYP shit, man, let that shit go, bro. Don't waste your time with that shit no more. That's
Word.
for real, bro. They
Nice.
wasting your time. So I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Look, Charles Plummer hits me up every Border Wars show, but I guess he must be working. He can't never call in. He sent me
Mm.
more backyard footage though.
No sparring?
No sparring. I mean, he sent me some sparring last week, man. I showed it.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and Hansley sent me some new sparring. Ooh, let's see what we got. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, Lord Jesus. That body shot.
Which one is he?
Sweatpants.
Okay.
Keep looking at the clock and shit. Oh!
Mhm.
He blocked that left hook though.
Mhm.
Good work, Coleman. Good work, you did, Coleman. I like it. Good work today, man.
Is that it?
The better you work.
Sent us the last second of the last round, Lord of mercy.
Right.
Oh. That guard, bro, you gotta change that guard. That shit look weird. It's like he got it in front of him instead of like tucked. At least you moving your head. Yeah, you got a nice little snappy jab, man. You gotta start using it more. You got some snap on it for sure. Goddamn feet so jumpy. Okay, good try with the left hook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we ain't gonna show too much more because who was he fighting? Who was your opponent? Oh yeah, Julian. I don't send no sparring.
Julian should have a fine by now, right?
Nah, he sent some fucking bag work last week.
Oh, okay.
Edwards.
Yo.
What's up?
You know, just I was out in the garden a second ago. I'm about to go to the beach in a minute. It's my little rest day. Hey yo,
Nice.
this glorifying the dudes pulling out got to stop. Yeah, you got to stop this nonsense, man. Because it's guys like CYP, like it's entertaining from a standpoint of like, you funny dog. But when we start to get like serious about like, you know, okay, we traveling to do this shit, you know, this for some guys these expenses is sometimes it shit get steep, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Like 30 days out, like, oh, this guy ain't got no sparring. We don't know if he show up. Ain't nobody heard him talk. If it's a CYP, he just talk. I mean, I ain't never heard a more fragile ass ego in my life than that nigga. That's crazy. I mean, in the back and forth between these two guys, was that Price that he was talking to, negotiating with?
That was player price, man.
Both these guys is clowns. No disrespect to them in real life, but in this realm, that's some clown shit, bro. Like, if you really want him there, then you ain't gotta get on rah. Just, bro, hey yo, I'm coming, and I got this money for you to come. Real talk, cause I know my rep. So just come on the back end, not even on air, because people will respect that shit more if you come on with your, you know, with your cachet or whatever he think it is, to just be like, hey yo, we negotiated on the back end, so me and Price coming up, we got Spar Wars Friday night. Everybody be like, oh, word? Ooh, okay, but ain't nobody getting hyped for that nonsense. Like, rah. These guys spent 10, 15 minutes on it and still didn't agree.
That wasn't 15 minutes. That shit was fucking long.
An hour and
Yeah, I
45
know.
minutes.
I got distracted because I'm pulling out a watermelon out the garden and shit. I'm like, what is these guys talking about? Are they gonna spar or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Where do you live? You're talking about a beach now, watermelon out of the garden. Where do you live?
I live in Florida. Well, I'm from Cincinnati, but I just moved down to like Central Florida, just outside Orlando, by the
Nice.
coast,
Okay.
in January. So yeah, I've been down
Okay.
here since. So, you know, I was living that Florida life. It's still warm up
Nice.
there though, so I'm like, oh, I can't wait till the winter time so I can be like, oh yeah, it's cold up there, huh?
Right. So you can bask in the difference in the weather. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually been a little
Mm,
cooler down here than it was up there. It's a little hot up there, but this, seasons up north is,
yeah.
this time of year it should be a little cooler, but it ain't, so it is what it is. But
Hmm.
fall up north is really the best. But yeah, man, these guys will be these guys, is what they are. I mean, I know firsthand about guys pulling out. I mean, I probably would have had 10 fights if it wasn't for guys pulling out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I myself, I pulled out maybe, a couple times, but shit, people know me. It's legit. I ain't pulling out for no reason. I'm pulling out because I'm hurt, man. I'm legit hurt. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that
if I can be
happens.
there, I will. And people know that, and the people ain't gotta guess and worry that, oh, he ain't gonna make it. Yeah, because if I can't, then I can't, and that's legit. It ain't no BS. But like with certain guys, it's like we don't know. You know what I'm saying? These guys are gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna create a row. Why I can't do this? Why I can't do that? I remember when I mean, I think everybody in the chat was surprised. I probably missed the show when they was talking about he gonna fight Marvin, like CYP gonna fight Marvin. I'm like, why would you do that? Like that was really my honest reaction to it. I'm like, you just got stopped by King. Why would you go fight a bigger, stronger dude? Like, and he ain't no dude he ain't tying up. He coming he coming to hurt you. Why would you? So, I think it's just one of those cases of his bravado, his ego will it doesn't let him down, and it's gonna let him down. So I just chalk it up when I hear guys like him and Price and Cliff and all these guys that's rah rah when they hear the announcement of the event, but it starts to be controversy when it's starting to come up that let's not entertain these guys. It's funny, and I think that's probably what most people get from it. That's just funny. Like he's funny. All those guys are funny, especially nighttime Ninja Vader and shit. Whoever fucking Oro guy is. I'm like, that type of shit. You shouldn't even get airtime too. Because why is he, you know what I'm saying? Why is he in a mask? Why he got his girl in a mask? Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Those are the type of guys that's trying to set people up for failure. Like, we don't know this guy's skill level. Maybe he's good, maybe he's not. Like maybe he's just
See,
another CYP where
and
he just thinks he's better.
the fact that he doesn't get that, it irks me, bro. It irks me that he
I
doesn't
know,
get that people fucking can feel that way, and they have the right to.
Hmm.
especially on this level. Like it's different if these we all guys is open and we all guys is real competition and we working our way to professionalism, but that's not what this is for the most part. We're doing this out of fun and love of the sport, and some of these guys will turn out to be pros, but like for the most part, we just looking for a fun, even squabble, and that's what this generally was. But we always gonna find guys always trying to look for some weird, unfair advantage over somebody, and it's silly, to see shit like that because you got some guys with a massively fragile ego can't take the fact that you don't know how to box, and a guy half your size whooped your ass. And then you got other guys that's like, yeah, yeah, I'm this guy and I'm that guy. Well, we've never seen you, dog. Like, so I mean, that's just the name of the game of the thing. And I think any and everybody, especially the guys who fought before, have always ran into the guy who thinks he can fight, and then on the inside you just giggle at him because we know that you have no idea what it's like to get in the ring for 3 minutes, let alone two. You know what I'm saying? Some guys think it's a big difference between 2 and 3, but hey, man, if you go to a real gym, you on 3 no matter what until they decide you're doing 2. So that's just what it is, and you can't fight until you learn how to fight. Like street fight and all that little lame shit. It's like, you know, bro, we not 19 no more. You know what I'm saying? We used to get in and fights at parties and house parties and on the street when we was fucking 19, 20 in college, man. If you still talking about that shit and you fucking 40, grow the fuck up, bro. Like, what? Why? Why? Why are you threatening people? Why is that even got to be a headline for the rest of us when we all just trying to have fun? Like we, you know what I'm saying? We all just trying to have fun, have a good time, and go down to fucking hot Atlanta and have a good time. Like why? I can't even
That's
believe
right.
that's still a thing. Like I
Just
get
want
if
to
a
have some
guy,
fun and turn up. We just want to have some fun and
yeah.
turn up. That's it.
Don't you know the first time I ever went to a strip club was in Atlanta? Ain't nobody topped that since. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what Atlanta is. I can't wait to go to Atlanta. My girl trying to come with. I'm trying to convince her not to come because I'm like, oh,
Bring your girl. Bring your girl. I'm gonna have some
Did
stuff
he
for
just
her.
say
Bring your
convince
girl.
her not to come? Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
ain't no
See what I'm
telling
saying?
what type of fun gonna be down
I'm
there.
thinking you're. I'm thinking you're a wholesome man. You picking watermelons and everything. Get out of here. Talking
Hey
about
man,
you ain't gonna bring your
I
girl.
try to be wholesome, but sometimes sometimes that YN energy is in me, So, but
I
I be
get
acting
it.
right.
I get it.
But
Man, you know you done
you
brought
know,
CYP back to
well, he
rebuttal you.
actually gonna, he actually gonna dress. What he gonna do? Try to beat me up in person and shit? It's like, bro, you can't fight in the ring. I doubt if you can fight outside.
Candyman,
Yeah,
Candyman,
you Mister.
Candyman.
Yeah, you Mister Track Star. Rah rah rah. I ain't never heard of you, dog, because you talking to one. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't fancy myself as a track star, but all, all region, all city, all state, whatever sprint event that you talking about. So I ain't, I remember
He
hearing the
went to
story
the
because,
Olympics, champ.
did he, or did he just say he did?
I mean, I'm
You know
sure as
what?
many times as he said it, someone fact checked it. I never did. I
Yeah.
just believe people.
The only fact checking I did, because I don't really care to fact check like that, but I just listen to people's stories and I just like, okay, maybe that's true, maybe that's not. But I remember one story he mentioned, like, oh yeah, I think he said something like he missed the Olympics because he lost to Usain Bolt or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, he
You
raced
don't
against
miss
Usain Bolt.
you don't miss the Olympics because you lost to the fastest man ever. You if if you lost to everybody that was behind him. You know what I'm saying? You don't miss the Olympics because that's not how that shit works. Like if you win top four in whatever heat that it is, you going. Like if you win top four and you know what I'm saying? Like if it's my state, okay, I won top three, top four in my state. I'm going to nationals. Okay, I won top two, top three, top four in nationals. I'm flirting with worlds. I win top three, top four in worlds. I'm going to the Olympics. That's how that works. If you lost to Usain Bolt, that's everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, let me
I don't
bring
know
him
what he's
on,
talking
bro,
about.
because he paid for a counter and I ain't got no bell on you, and this hella call is on here.
All right, man.
All right.
CYP.
Hey man, let me know if y'all hear me. I don't know.
We hear
We
you.
can
Yo,
hear
yo,
you.
y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Hear
Mm-hmm.
me?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see the shit lighting up. This is the shit that irks me, and it's always a black nigga. Everybody here who's been here 7 whatever the fuck years, they know that Wade was a track and field star, a track and field coach turned boxing coach. Me and Wade have a connection through track and field for over 20 years. This nigga's at the top of the game. Me and him are partners. I don't know shit about no track. I'm a liar because a nigga on TVV says so. It's always funny. Who the hell ever said that I raced Usain Bolt and lost? That's why I didn't go to the Olympics. He made up a story about my life. Weirdo shit. And it's not the top 4, it's the top 3 that make the Olympic team. You don't? I literally get paid to teach and coach track and field, my guy. 6-figure salary to do so. I'm an elite coach. But you know more about my life and my job than me because you picking watermelons. Like, do me a favor and leave my life alone. This is stupid. This is dumb. We see Star out there getting her fitness on every day. But if Star was CYP, they would tell you you don't know what you're doing. Just because you CYP, but you do it every day and they got bellies and they fat and out of shape. But they would tell you you don't know what you're doing because you CYP. Dog, I don't want to argue about the track.
You went out, CYP.
If y'all don't believe me about track and field, that's fine. Cool with me. If you don't believe I coached my wife to a world championship and a 6-figure Adidas deal, you ain't gotta believe it. If you ain't gotta, you don't want to believe I raced Usain Bolt twice, you ain't gotta believe it. If you don't believe I'm a 4-time JC champion, I'm an NCAA champion, I'm an under 20 world champion, I'm an under 20 national champion, I'm an NCAA champion, I'm a 997 100-meter runner. I'm an Olympic trials competitor twice. I'm a world championship team member. If you don't want to believe these things, don't believe them. Don't believe them. It's fine with me. It's totally fine with me. Cool, whatever. But I don't even know who dude is. But next, you do have something that's not Border Wars, right? There's something on Friday when they can get up in there and just air out their grievances. I don't understand why a man who I don't even know who that was got so much to say about me when I don't know you. Because y'all always complain about me bullying y'all. I don't even know you, so how could I bully you? I've never said nothing bad about that man who was just talking about me for 10 minutes. That shit weird, dog. Like, what is it with you niggas and me? Like, what is it with y'all? I don't even know you, but you have so much to say about me. Leave me alone, my God. I don't even want to know your name. All I want to know is if you're going to show up on Friday so I can still book this flight and maybe you can get it popping on Friday. If that's a no when you injured or you're not my weight or whatever, just stop. Please leave me alone. Like, please. Ness, my whole goal is to get somebody who don't like me in the ring. Homeboy had a lot to say. So if he can get there on Friday, short notice, so he ain't got to know USA boxing shit, let's get it popping.
It's gonna be USA boxing. Remember that sparring session is being done by the Lugos. That shit you're gonna have to.
That's my point. That's my point. So it ain't gotta be USA boxing. So no excuses.
No,
hey,
it's gonna be USA boxing because it's the Lugos. Why? Because it's the Lugos. They streaming the shit.
Let's do some shit early in the morning. Let's step outside the realm. Let's go. Hey, I'll get with you.
Yeah, but y'all within the weight, bro, and y'all within the age. As long as you got your book and he got his book and y'all both willing, then it's cool. But he got a fight on Border Wars, so I'm sure he ain't gonna risk getting injured.
Hey, who is that? Who is that?
You know him? That's Anthony Edwards, Queen City Cobra.
Oh, I don't know him. I just know that he fought. I don't know him. I swear to God, I don't. I've never heard him even talk negative.
Yeah, no, you never met him. You never met him for sure. I'm not trying to insinuate that. I mean, you know him in terms of he's been in the community from the beginning.
Hold on.
He fought Marvin. He fought Marvin.
He was dude that was coming back. That was sparring with King.
Yep.
Oh yeah, getting his ass whooped. Oh, I remember you. I remember you. Oh, I do remember. You was getting your ass beat.
Hey, yo, Keem is good, though. Keem is good.
Talking about he whooped my ass. No, nigga. He whooping your ass. Run the tape. How much we need to see the tape? You was getting your ass whooped by King, nigga. Stop the cap. There ain't no tape of King whooping my ass. You are a liar. There is no video of King whooping my ass, but there's video of him whooping your ass. Now I remember you. I remember your little short ass with the dreads. I remember you. King was beating your ass, nigga. And that's what's like, no, I know you on your comeback. You need a couple more tune-ups. Like, look, I get it. Now I remember who you are. I'm calm. You ain't no fucking threat to nobody. You better worry about getting back in shape because King was whooping your ass, nigga. And King wasn't even trying that hard. King was going easy on you and beating your ass, nigga. Look at the tape. Look at you, scared. Look at you. Where you going? Why you backing up so much? So scary ass. Look how much he was talking like he a tough guy. You backing up from King, nigga. Look at you. Your little short ass, you look like OC. Get up beating your ass. Get your ass out of here. Man, look.
Hey, man, he in your age bracket and in your weight. And literally, he said after a tune-up, he was going to come for you.
Good. Well, hey, you know what? I'm going to keep it friendly since he is going to fight me. I don't want to get personal and shit because I do want the squabbles. So my man, don't take nothing I say personal. But if that's you fighting King, it was all a dream. I'm going to beat your ass. You suck, nigga. You suck.
He super chatted and says the guy that got stopped. Crying out loud emoji. Southpaw though, CYP, Southpaw. Alrighty then. We got a packed house here, let me tell you. Okay. Oh, Charles finally called in, bro. Alkaline King.
What's up, Charles?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Good. Now this is what I'm talking about, man. I don't want y'all to give people excuses to pull out. Now Miles knows you real. He knows you real. How you
Most
been?
definitely. Man, I've been good, been training. I mean, I
Where
ain't
you
gonna say I've been
from?
training, but I've been doing out of Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. Oh shit, you right
Yeah.
around Mozzie, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Mozzie in
Okay. I don't even know who
Virginia.
that is. I didn't heard that. I didn't heard that
he
name before.
he the one with the intro. The I don't know. Do you listen to the show
Okay.
often?
Yeah, definitely. The boxing voice intro or whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Most
So how
most
old are
definitely.
you? I know I asked you all this, but
36.
you know we gotta let the world know.
Man, yeah, you got so many people, but yeah, I'm 36. I mean, shit, that's yeah, 36. I feel like I'm 22, so
You look
I mean, that's
22.
why I'm
Let me show. This is now is the perfect time to show your shit. Not when you ain't calling in. But listen, have you gotten the opportunity to see Miles's footage?
Yeah, I looked at I think I looked at the joint on Border Wars or whatnot,
Yeah.
but
He had
just
2
like
fights
Brian,
so far. He had 2 fights so far.
yeah, just like Brian Norman said, man, I'm kind of just working on what I need to work on myself, not necessarily looking at him or seeing what he do, but as long as I'm prepping myself properly, I feel like I, you know, what I mean, be very competitive. So,
Wow. Now they
so
say he got power, but he ain't stopped nobody. Did you watch the fights and did you notice any? Do you think you seen power? Oh, this should sound good though. Let me try
man,
that out.
you know, it really don't. I mean, I don't want to sound so. It don't matter to me, you know what I mean? That's what I'm going there for. This is my first fight. I don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? I know I'm expecting to get hit, so shit. I mean, if he hit hard, then I just got to stay on my feet and hit his ass back.
So outside of the sparring with your 18-year-old son, have you been able to get some more work? I think you did send me some more
Yeah,
work, right?
yeah, I did. My cousin, but it's been guys who's bigger than me. My cousin,
Oh
and then
yeah, I think I
sparred
remember
my.
that. Let me look for that. I think I remember that. I was like, why they got him? Yeah, it was this guy. He
Yeah,
was a
then I
lot
went.
bigger. He was a lot bigger.
Yeah, then I went to I did go to a gym or whatnot, and I was in there for about 3 weeks, and this was like in early September. And I told the coach, I'm like, hey man, because I noticed we was doing like circuit workouts. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to spot. I got a fight November 8th, and when I said that, he was like, man, you ain't ready. You need to pull out that jump. So he didn't give me no.
Yo, these
Yeah,
trainers be brutal, bruh. They be brutal. Like,
definitely.
bruh, I mean, they don't
So
even be willing. They don't even be willing to understand what you got going on. See, because they thinking you just gonna show up to a regular amateur fight. Like, this ain't regular. Everybody that is getting matched through me, they receiving footage of each other. I'm trying to match
exactly.
you. I'm trying to match you with someone similar to you. Now, obviously, Miles is more experienced because he had that one fight with Lobo. Who else did Miles fight?
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you.
I think
But I
it's only.
mean, like
Did he
I
only
say,
have one? I'm gonna have to text. Go ahead.
think he had two. I think he had two, 15 and 16. Border
Yeah.
Wars,
So
15
yeah,
and 16.
he lost both, I think. But that still don't
Okay.
mean he fought Yancey. He fought Yancey in the last one. He got a little bit of experience, man. He got a little bit of
Yeah,
experience. You got to go
definitely.
watch his first fight because he lost to a guy that was only 140 pounds, which you 160, right?
No, I'm vegan for real. So I used to be like 168. I've been eating nothing but fruits and vegetables for like the past 5 years. So I'm 150 consistently. So it don't matter
Damn.
what I do.
Bro, and you ripped up, but is that genetics before I ask more questions? Cause you ripped up. Did
Hey,
that come from the fruits or you genetically always been ripped? Like,
man, I've been like that forever. I work out damn near every day, not just boxing shit, but calisthenics,
yeah.
running, including boxing shit. So I mean, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to get this shit over. Like you said, you kind of see what the fighters go through. Because some days I get off of work and be like, damn, I don't even feel like doing nothing. But just knowing, I'm like, Miles probably running miles right now, so I need to go run some. Right?
Hell yeah.
So
No,
it's the same.
Miles submitted some spawn too. He got some decent spawn. He finally taking it serious and getting some work.
Okay, most definitely, man. I'm ready
Cause
though.
cause
So
that's what
I
I was
got your
telling
message.
you to do. You know, he gonna be mad, but I gotta promote the fight and make sure it's a good fight. So you gotta go watch that first fight. He like I was saying, he fought someone that was lighter at 140, and that dude was able to outwork him. So that's your best bet, especially
Okay,
since he's
okay, most
got
definitely.
especially since he's got the experience factor on you. Like even though he lost, that don't really mean shit to me because
Not at all.
he got in the ring. So that energy dump that you haven't felt that shit yet. He already know what that's
Yeah,
like. So
and
but
just
this
like
is
you
the latest
saying, he done
sparring.
lost already.
Yeah, he done lost already.
Yeah, so it's kind of different when you fighting somebody who done lost and willing to get back in that ring. He a little different, so you know what I mean. I
Yeah,
respect him for that.
absolutely.
So how tall are you officially?
6 feet tall, six
Oh
feet tall, about
shit.
150, 152 in the weight.
Oh shit! So
Some
that right there evens it up, bruh. Your height gonna give him some
okay,
difficulty. I mean, you would assume the height gonna give him some issues. The height means you gotta be a little bit long. So, if you could keep the stick, I mean,
yeah,
Miles, we
yeah,
gotta see did Miles improve. Again, watch the tape, especially the first fight. I think he got a left hook. I think it's a big left hook he got. It definitely
yeah.
got Lobo's attention.
I think I did see that because I think the camera fucked up when he did get that shot because you and Two Tone was going crazy during
Yes,
that
sir.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
But
I don't
yeah,
know.
man, I'm all
Lobo
with it.
slowed him down going to that body. And you a southpaw, right? Or was your tape flip?
Yeah, I'm southpaw, but I mean I'm
Yeah.
right-handed, but
So
I kind of can fight both. So
watch some of that Shakur footage, man. Look at the way Shakur go to the body. He frames your own guard against you, meaning he pins your gloves to you and then hits you with
yeah,
that straight left to the body, man.
most definitely, most definitely. Like I said, man, I'm ready. I'm ready to get it started, get it over with, and just get active. So I ain't no big shit talk. I'm an introvert for real, for real. I just get it in. So
Yeah.
I'm just ready to get it in.
But listen, if you come back to the YouTube video, to the time of your call, you're gonna see the sparring, his latest sparring. He's the one in
Yeah.
Okay,
the blue shirt with the sweatpants.
What
definitely,
part?
definitely. I'm gonna check
What
it
part
out.
of what part of Virginia are you in?
I'm in Richmond, Virginia, right about an hour away from Norfolk, about
Okay,
an
that's
hour and
my.
a
That's.
half. I say
I
from
was born
Norfolk. So,
in. I was born and raised in Richmond, Virginia.
oh, what part? North side, south side?
North Side, lived in South Side.
Ju-
Family still living in Chesterfield. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I
Hmm.
went to John Marshall's. I'm from North Side for real, right across the bridge from Jackson Ward. So,
Yeah. Me
yeah,
too.
that's what's
What
up,
are you?
man.
Are
That's
you?
what's up.
You driving? Are you driving up or driving down?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Or how
drive
you
down.
doing?
I'm gonna drive down
Okay.
Friday.
That drive is
Yep.
nice. That 8 hour drive. I love that drive. Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Well,
yeah. I
listen.
was gonna fly, but
Hell no, I want to drive.
go.
I want
Yeah,
to
that drive
not
is
be
nice.
here. I can't wait for my best friend to pick me up because I wanna be in Florida, cancel my
Yeah.
flight, and drive in from
And
Florida in my
drive.
car, man.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah, that's nice.
definitely, man.
I
All right.
like
Well,
to
keep up the good
drive.
work. Yeah. Me too. Me too.
And
Now.
thank
Like, yeah.
All right, yo. Hey, do we call you Alkaline King or Charles?
you, man. Whatever. I go by
Cool.
Plum Fit, God Body. I'm with I deal with herbs. I deal with the fitness a little bit. So I mean, it is what it is.
Oh man,
Nice.
you must have loved when we had Hamza on the show talking all the herbs and
Hey,
shit.
I heard him call in earlier. Then I heard y'all talking about
Yeah.
protein and shit earlier too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I be
Oh
locked
yeah,
in
yeah,
with you.
yeah. That's where I was going. That's why I asked you, was that genetics? Because I heard you eat all only fruit, and I'm like, damn, was you already ripped, or did the fruit do that? Because there's not a lot of protein in fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I was always ripped. Like I said, I just lost weight. So now it's just everything is defined. But it is protein, and it's a misconception with it. I'm not a certified fitness person or nothing like that. But you know, proteins break down the body. Proteins is bad for you. Too many proteins anyway, complex proteins. So I don't deal with any of that at all. That's why I said God body, because I feel like I'm living a godly life, so lifestyle. So that's what I just try to promote. No meats, just fruits, hydrate the body, and keep it going.
Damn, no fruit. I mean,
Longevity.
what fruit fills you the most?
Watermelon. Really, I eat a lot of melons.
Oh, I love
Grapes.
watermelon. Yeah.
Juice a lot. I mean, I eat everything. A lot of people ask me what I eat, and it's hard to explain. You just got to be here and see me go through the motions. But I'm about to get up on YouTube and just start posting some shit too. But
Cause
yeah, no
cause
wheat,
it's
man, no
only
meat. I had some health
fruits,
issues.
no vegetables, only fruits.
Oh, no. I do eat vegetables, but I eat mostly raw. I probably eat 80% raw and a little bit of cooked food. But I do eat vegetables, not too many though.
Okay.
Man, that raw
Yeah.
diet has a lot of good things good properties in it for your body and skin and everything. Digestive system. Yeah, that's dope.
Detoxifying, regenerating. I know you talk
Mm-hmm.
about stem cells a lot, and that's, you know what I mean. If you go on the
Yep.
fast, 74 hours, autophagy kick in, and you start to
Mm-hmm.
regenerate stem cells that way. You ain't got to go all the way to, I think you said Puerto Rico or somewhere. You ain't got to make that trip
Panama.
like that. You can start by yourself with the fruits. Yeah, Panama. Yeah. So.
Cut it out. Don't have me do a
I'm
3-day fast now. Don't start talking about no fast now. Mm-hmm.
3-day
Gotta get with it.
fast. That shit sound horrible.
Ness,
I've
I've
never
done a
fasted for 3
I've
days.
I've done a 31 day before.
Oh man.
Like
Water
31
only.
You
days,
don't know
no
what you missing.
food. Y'all
Water only. Yep.
tripping,
I've
yo.
done a 31 day before. Yeah,
Oh
it's
no.
rough,
Hey.
but it's worth it.
I'm a give myself the benefit of the doubt that maybe I did like maybe I gotta ask my mom and my super duper religious aunt. Maybe I did like a 3 or a 7 day. I'm assuming they made me do some weird shit coming up. But I doubt
Okay.
it. I also doubt it too. I was very rebellious, so I doubt they got me to do it. Like what? Yeah, wow.
Mm, mm. Yeah, so I'm sure I'm gonna pick
But
your
yes,
brain
sir.
some more when you get here. That's dope
So
though.
what
That
fruit do you
raw.
not recommend? What fruit do you not recommend? Where motherfuckers is like it's a misconception. They eating it and it ain't doing nothing.
I mean, as long as it's fruit, I prefer fruit over meat. It really don't matter what it is. As long as you good, it's good to you. You know,
Yeah.
it's really nothing that I don't prefer. I just don't eat meat at all. Like I said, meat got uric acid. If you know anything about science or chemistry, that shit breaks down as an acid, acid in your body, and if you eat fruits, that break down as an alkaline ash. So it's burning in your cells when you eat meat, and that shit break down. Then your cells and your RNA start to make new DNA cells, but those cells are damaged because they replicate in your RNA from the meat that you've been eating, and all that shit damaging your cells. And like I said, once you get into it and you understand how the body works and how the food break down in your body, I think it'll change the discipline in a lot of people on what they put
Yeah,
in their
man.
body. So
Yeah.
Well, I got your opponent on the line, so we gonna get to him. Don't hang up, so you can at least hear. What up,
most
Miles?
definitely.
What up, Mouse?
Hello.
What's good?
What's good? What's good? Had to call after I heard bro call them. Yeah. Hey, this one gonna be a big one right here. You know, this one maybe
6
one and
feet,
two.
bro. 6 feet. They saying you fighting the
Hey,
Fundora border wars.
I hope so. I hope so. But the issue is he never fought before, so he don't know the pressure. He don't know none of that. So I got 2 fights up on him. So you know, at the end of the day, I'm not tripping. Like you say, it's even. The height and the power, whatever you want to say, it's cool. But when he get in there, he gonna see it's a big difference when them lights and you know when you hit Ness and when you hit Two Tone, you gonna hear everybody. It's a big difference. So you know, it is what it is. But then also he got to get in the gym. He can't spar his kids. Like I did that last night. Like I did Ray Robin with 2 different kids. Like that wasn't really too much. I had to jog before and do a whole lot of stuff before. So you gotta get in the gym, like to get a real feel of, you know, people actually trying to hurt you, if that makes sense. Not everybody trying to hurt
Yeah.
you, but people throwing punches.
Yeah.
That's a big difference, you know. But I will say, you know, people from Virginia they can't fight. So, you know, that's right around the street from me. Or right down the street from me, you know. So hey. You know, I hope he has the best training camp of his life because this is the best one. Like I'm putting everything together. Like and it was the left hook that called Lobos. It was the right hand that called Justin Yancey, and this was gonna be the jab. I'm telling you now. So at the end of the day, 6 foot, I can get in and out. I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna walk him down. We're gonna do what we're gonna do.
Walk him
And we
down.
gonna see it.
Oh man, how old are
No.
you, Miles? How old are you?
I'm 30. That what 34? I just turned 34. Yeah,
Okay, so
just
you
turned
got
34.
the slight age advantage. I think he said he was 36.
Yeah, but then you gotta understand, that's what you understand. I have strength and power. You see what I'm saying? Like you pay attention. Lobos was smaller than me, so yeah, I was able to muscle him. But Jesse Yancey was just as big as me, and he wasn't able to push me down. He was a bigger man. So we gonna see, all the fruits and vegetables. So we gonna see if it really help him, or if it's like I've been basically a power lifter. So we gonna see. Like I'm still
Yeah,
lifting my weight, still doing my calisthenics. I'm listening, style.
no, I say he God body. You talking to God body with the long
Yeah,
reach.
hey,
What you gonna do with that?
listen. Like I was about to say, I watched a lot of cartoons growing up, so anime. So I grew up on Dragon Ball Z. Like, if you the best, I want to see. I'm coming to see. Like, that's one thing about me. Ask Ness. I fought the best of the best. Like they said, Lugo was the best. I fought him. Justin Yancey was the best. I fought him. And not once have I turned down a fight. I don't even look at before I saw his film. I already took the fight, accepted the fight. Ness, what you need to do? I need you to lower the weight a little bit. I need you right now. I'm trying to fight down to get down to 155, coming from 162.
Okay.
So I mean, at the end of the day, it's nothing big. You see what I'm saying? And Star, me and you, we talk. Like, I was the one that talked about the
Damn,
ankle weights. Like,
162. How did you even fight Lobo, man?
You thought I was lying when I said I killed myself? I came down from 168 fighting Lobos. Like, I'm one of them guys. But at the end of the day, I'll make
Holy
whatever fight happen.
shit.
Listen, I got a story for you now. So after remember after we spoke that Saturday, I had to go and do miles. I was doing miles. I had to get down from 162 to fight Justin Yancey. I think I got down to 158. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I'm not new to this. I'm new to cutting weight because I was always a smaller person. But at the end of the day, it's something that it's fun to me, if that makes sense. Like I can go to the gym and be like, oh well, I had to cut weight. I had to do this. I had to do this. I had to spar 10 rounds, against pros. Like so at the end of the day, like I'm getting my stripes out of the way. If it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I get the respect and all of that in the gym. Like so at the end of the day, like I'm happy where I'm at, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, the losses, they hurt, they sting. I could have did better. But at the end of the day, I'm putting everything together. So this training camp is my best training camp. August 31st, y'all gonna see come out. We got the underdog going on. We gonna have some fun. This fight itself is gonna be a big one. It's definitely gonna be a big one. So everybody come out, tune in, whatever the case is. Hey, I might give y'all what y'all want. I'm chasing greatness right now because I haven't. With Lobos, I called him twice in the first round. If it was one more, so at the end of the day, I got goals. I'm shooting for a KO. At the end of the day, I'm gonna put that out. I'm shooting for the KO.
Y'all funny as hell with this
KO.
KO shit, man.
God
Hey,
body.
yo, 17 series, and I think there's been, bro, maybe less than 5 knockouts.
Apologize. Let me correct myself. I'm not saying I'm gonna put his lights out. I'm saying at the end of the day, I might knock him down. The ref, it's gonna be a stoppage. That's what I'm saying. So the ref might say, "Hey, it's too much. He's outclassed him." Whatever the case is, I'm saying my hands gonna be raised in that type of fashion. It's not gonna be no UD. It's not gonna be one of them type of fights. If that makes sense. I'm not. I'd be highly disappointed if that comes about. Go ahead.
God body. What you got to say about that?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
At the end of the
nah,
day, he gotta keep
he
calling
not
out.
on the speaker. He listening.
Oh, he just
Okay, but he
listening.
gotta
Yeah,
keep
you got to get it in.
I hope they do. Like I hope they do put that chip on your shoulder. Because at the end of the day, I got something to prove. Like I ain't gonna say you took me lightly, but at the end of the day, bro, like don't look at my losses. Like you see what I'm saying? Like look at the fights I had. Like you haven't watched the fights itself. Like Justin Yancey, like he came with a different style. If that makes sense. The first round, I had to figure him out. So the first round, he got off. The second round, when I figured him out and I started catching him, it's like, okay, I'm catching up. The third round, it wasn't domination, but it was already too old. It was just I had to really push the pedal to the metal. Lobos, it was I shocked everybody. That first round. Nobody thought I had the power I had. Nobody thought I was gonna come the way I came. So at the end of the day, bro, you really got to sit down and watch and do film study. Like you can't take me lightly and say I'm gonna slaughter my stepson or my son that's 18 years old. Like, nah, bro, that's a slap in the face to me.
Oh, you
And you
taking
gotta
that
put
as
in that work.
That's a
disrespect?
fact.
You taking that as disrespect? Yo, but he sparred the big dude though. He sparred the heavyweight too.
Ness, the last fight against Justin Yancey, I sent y'all some footage of me fighting this 18-year-old that's eventually gonna go pro. And yeah, I got washed, but I'm not gonna say I got washed, but it was, you see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm taking that serious. You see what I'm saying? Like, I fight pros on the regular, I fight top amateurs on the regular. You
Spar.
gotta
You
take it
mean
serious.
spar? You mean spar?
That spot, or you're gonna get in there, you're gonna get winded. You see what I'm saying? Just like how my first fight looked, like I looked amazing that first round, and you're not gonna finish, and that's gonna be the downfall. Because I'm in shape, I'm doing my sprints, I'm doing everything I need to do, I'm putting everything together. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking everything serious in the aspect where it's like,
What?
oh, like
Why this camp? Why not the last two? What changed? Why you moving different?
it was the experience, it was the knowledge, it was everything I had to go through. You see what I'm saying? Because the first fight, it was. I'm not gonna say I had a chip on my shoulder, but it was that knowledge, like, oh, I did this before. I've been fighting all my life. That it was a complete shock. Like, oh shit, like, okay, this is, you see what I'm saying? I got my shots in, but still, this is a different animal. Okay, I gotta prepare differently. Justin Yancey, I came with a game plan, but I didn't take my weight serious, so I had to cut that all the day of the fight. So it's like, yeah, that wasn't too smart or bright. So right now, I'm at a reasonable weight where I'm 3 pounds within the fighting range. You see what I'm saying? I'm sparring on the regular. My wind is amazing right now. Like, I run a mile in, I think yesterday it was 6 minutes and 59 seconds. Somewhere around there. Give
Damn,
or
call
take.
you the
I'm
Flash.
finished 2 miles, like, but 7:30. You know what I'm saying? I could have kept going, but it was like, all right, cool. I still got to spot the kids, and I'm putting a weight vest on. Like, let me chill out for before I have to get serious with the kids right quick. It was one of those situations, but I know I'm in an amazing shape. And then after I got done with the kids, I still did my burpees, still did my pull-ups, still did my push-ups, my dips, my wheel, and I'm still working out with y'all during the day, like the 50 push-ups. I'm doing clips of that with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's Miles in the amazing shape. We just gotta, it still come down to the tank to me. Like that's what it always came down to for myself.
Yeah.
After I fought Lobo, myself, the tank wasn't A1. It was like, all right, cool. Nothing else matters. My tank needs to be A1. I came in with an A1 tank. If you pay attention, I did not gas. I paced myself different for the Justin Yancey fight, but I did not gas. I was able to explode at the very end and still be explosive and still have everything I want to have. But this fight, it's like, we're gonna throw more than, a 2-punch combination. We're gonna get in the fire and we're gonna see, because at the end of the day, these guys are tall and none of them can fight inside, if that made sense. So when I stepped to all of them had to, reset, get their range, and jab me. So at the end of the day, we're gonna press the issue and we're gonna sit on top of him. And when he makes a mistake, like, I only need a few shots. Like I heard Justin Yancey let it be known, with a shot, and I heard Lobos with a shot. So I only need a shot. But at the end of the day, I
They
got power in
saying
both hands, and I'm
they
excited.
saying you retired Yancey on the Border War streets. He pulled out his
I ain't
last
gonna say
fight. He was in
that.
the hospital, so I don't know. They saying you retired that man.
No, me, baby, we talk
What?
every day. You know what I'm saying? Like we like, he I'm not gonna sure, I'm not sure what it is, but he also he's trying to go pro too. So he's gonna take off and I guess, take that serious, which is understood. At the end of the day, I did with my rematch, so eventually we gonna have to do it in the pros and Lobo, I still want my rematch. So, at the end of the day, like I'm chasing greatness. So, if that he done already dropped off, Alkaline King, like, I'm hoping you great, bro, because I'm chasing duels and trilogies. I want those type of fights. I don't duck no hard work at all. I don't duck no hard work at all. I'm doing everything I can to make sure, because like I said, Brian Norman gonna be there. So, I'm the person gonna ask him, like, hey, can you be in my corner? I heard I think Marvin said something about it, but I'm definitely gonna step to him and ask him, like, hey, I worked hard this training camp. Can you be in my corner? And we gonna see what he say. At the end of the day, I know he wanna be a fan and be in the audience, but hey, that's an opportunity. That's a lifetime opportunity right there. So I'm
Wow.
taking advantage. I don't show up to get embarrassed. And that's, if I lose, it's always gonna be an A. That man showed his ass. He showed his ass off. He did everything he could. And that's what it's gonna be. May the better man win. But I'm chasing knockouts. That's what I'm chasing. Like. And I'm not crazy
Wow.
saying it because I know a guy on Instagram. He said, he was like, bro, like, having knockouts in the amateurs is possible. You just gotta know what you're doing. And I feel like I got the power and power and strength to do that. inside, outside, like however it comes. Like I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Okay.
Hey,
You
And
champ,
sound
let me get
November
to some
8th.
sounds
other
great.
callers, though, but definitely appreciate you calling in and amping up the fight because we
Yeah.
definitely excited. I'm glad both of you guys finally called in because, you know,
Now, you know
this
I'm always
this how we
listening. I'm
build
always
this shit.
listening.
This how we build it, though. You know, we need y'all to
Yes,
call
sir.
in.
Yes, sir.
Let me keep this moving. Appreciate you, Miles. Can't wait to see you again.
Yes.
A-Side, Stainless, what up?
What up, Stainless?
Yo, what up, Star? Yes. How
What's
y'all
What
doing? Y'all good?
up?
going on? Good in you.
Yo, first off, special shout out to CYP and Price for the slowest duck in Border Wars history. I got through the rest of my work shift thanks to y'all, so appreciate that. Y'all know me. I'm the Border Wars certified fan in this mug, and these fighters that are fighting, man, they spicing it up, man. I like to see, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more back and forth between these fighters. Like Nestor's just saying, call in. You know what I'm saying? Don't let no other man talk over you. You know what I mean? But real talk with the price of the CYP stuff, man. Anthony Edwards alluded to it. I got fortunate that my fight took place with Francis, but it was a lot of back and forth about whether or not he was gonna be there. And when you training to fight somebody, and you can't keep your focus on training because you gotta focus on whether or not the opponent that you talking about fighting is even gonna come through, man. That's like a buzzkill, man. And fortunately for me, all it does is piss you off more. So, you know, if you're gonna take the fight, man. Otherwise, man, we appreciate your context and your educating us on how contracts work and your ability to keep your boundaries intact and everything and stand on your principles. But we don't want to hear that no more, man. If you're gonna fight, then let's fight, man. That's shout out to the Haneys, man. If you We hearing everything, but let's fight, man. If you gonna fight, then fight. If not, then just say no, bro. We respect that. I respect you more as a man saying no. I don't want to. When you were saying it's too early for that fight, you know what I'm saying. I need to see what I got first. I respected that. You know what I'm saying. If you don't want to fight, just say no, man. That's what that word was created for, so you can use it. And stop wasting our time. Again, I appreciate it today because my last 2 hours, it was I didn't know how I was gonna make it through the shift, and then JT told me the bat signal was up, so I came over on TBV just to see what was going on. And y'all definitely helped me get through, man. But I ain't trying to hear that every show, man. Y'all done interrupted 2, 3 shows. Y'all done went to different podcasts, interrupting. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear it. If you fighting, cool. If not, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of other people that clearly want to fight. As always, say, man, shout out. Oh yeah, and I got my ticket already. Y'all wasting
You
time.
got
Y'all
your
got your
ticket to to Border Wars?
Oh yeah, I got my ticket when I was still in Vegas at the for the Crawford fight. But
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
don't play. I'm
Where
I'm
you
I'm an
flying in
official
from?
Border Wars fan, man. I enjoy showing up. You know what I'm saying? A few of us already then got together and finally figured out. You know what I'm saying? Where we
Mhm.
was gonna stay. Got an Airbnb, so we good to go. You know what I'm saying? It's already locked in for
Okay.
us.
And you
It's
got
too
an
bad we
Airbnb
not fighting.
in Marietta?
Uh, I don't even know. I just saw the information come across my phone. I just been trying to get it done, so I agreed to whatever terms, like Price not doing,
Mhm.
so I can get this fight, so I can get this thing on the road. It's too bad we not
Okay.
fighting because we already showing up. But as I always say, please make sure you push that thumbs up, share
So
this and
listen,
every episode
you're
of the
saying you wish
Boxing
you
Voice
were fighting.
podcast.
Were you supposed to
No, no,
have a
I'm
fight
I'm
this
good.
time?
No, I'm good on the fight. Thank you though. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
an official fan now. I've already done the fight. You know what I'm saying? I learned what I
Okay.
had, and that's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Now I just get to
Okay.
be a fan. I've had to be the timekeeper, the bell ringer, a judge. Now I just get to be a
Mhm.
fan. So I enjoy that most. That's my favorite part of Border Wars is sitting in the
That's
crowd.
dope. This is my first Border Wars, but I've watched like two on live. And they're very entertaining. I'm so excited about this one. So did you fight at Border Wars or just in another amateur league?
Yeah, I fought at Border Wars 10 in
Mm.
what's that Plant City, Florida. It was me and
Okay.
Francis. I think Keem and Marvin with a main event for that card. I'm saying great
Okay,
card. It's a good turnout.
how'd you do? How'd you do in the ring?
I lost. I lost.
Okay.
You know, my tank wasn't what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? And I gave up the last round. So I lost,
Okay.
but I learned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna fight somebody, it better be for less than 4 minutes. One and two, I got a lot of power in my right hand.
Yeah. I would say this because you took that challenge and actually got in the ring, it's like that's dope because when we sit here and we critique other boxers and stuff like that, I think that's dope that you took that challenge yourself. So kudos to you.
Well, like I
Definitely
said,
showing.
I participated pretty much in every way that I
You need a
could outside
comeback
of
fight, man. Cause,
doing
cause,
it.
cause that
Comeback
was
fight.
early. That was early border wars. That was poor matchmaking. You fought a co-host, so we didn't consider the age, but you were
So
significantly
that was
older than him.
decent enough matchmaking because we made the fight ourselves. Neither one of us were experienced as fighters. We
Yeah, but
had
he
no
still had
amateur
the
fights. We
age,
wasn't really
didn't he?
street fighters.
Doesn't he have the age advantage on you?
Not really. I mean, I was like 40, 41. You know what I'm saying? I think he was what, 30, 34, 35. So I wouldn't really consider that a big age gap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Francis won that fight, man. I'm not taking anything away from that dude. You know what I'm saying? He's a great competitor. We were talking on and off air all during the build up to the fight, you know what I'm saying, and doing whatever we could to get it done. So I mean, the dude had to come from Canada, so I appreciate him showing up for the fight, you know, and
Word.
fighting me, and then getting back to the announcer
That's the
table to announce him.
yeah.
Come on, man, I'm not taking nothing away from that dude, man. Yeah, I don't care, you know, like it wasn't a big enough age gap for me to be like, oh yeah, I was fighting a younger guy. Everybody else can say that for me. I lost. I'm not giving no excuses for why I lost other than I gave my best and my best wasn't good enough. I
Shout out
lost. You know
Manny
what I'm saying? People
Pacquiao.
need to learn how to do that. People need
Whoa.
to learn how to do that, man. Just take your loss. You know what I mean? Like it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm out here repping just myself. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to see what I had in me. I never fought in a professional ring. You know, I came up doing martial arts, but I always loved boxing, and it gave me the opportunity to actually live like a boxer. You know, when we got a back call, it was plenty of people asking me questions, how I'm doing with my training, people advising me. You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, the slander I had to come deal with, like all that stuff's real. You know what I'm saying? Like make
Heck yeah.
like like my guy didn't make weight. We had to renegotiate. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of stuff going on. But as a result, like when these fighters are fighting, I'm not just like, oh, well, he should have did this and that. Like that stuff's not easy. You know what I'm saying? When you 5 minutes in and really you all punched out, but you don't want to give up because then they really gonna talk about like that stuff's not easy, man. that stuff like I don't have any criticism for anybody that's brave enough to lace up these boots and gloves and get in there and do what they doing, because that alone take discipline. You know, it takes sacrifice from yourself, like, and from your family and everything else you got going on. Not to mention the money that we spending for travel. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't all 6-figure people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't all making 150 and on the road to being a millionaire. Like some of us having to get it out the mud, and it ain't easy. And the fact that people are willing to do this stuff, you know what I'm saying, and still meet up, and we have all that camaraderie before, during, and after the fights, man. Like that's why I'm part of this community and not all the
Yeah.
other ones. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'll finish by saying if you're not on Patreon or at least a YouTube subscriber, then you stupid. And shout out to El Camino. Ness, Star, thank you for the time. I appreciate the conversation.
Salute.
Peace.
Appreciate you.
We got TM with another 5. He says, payday, payday. You want payday? Man, Price trying to get flown out like a baddie and get tricked on like a female. Bro, don't want to fight. Back with another 5, pound for pound, number 1 in the chat now. Damn, bro, they doing my boy Price dirty, bruh. Price a bum. This dude begging CYP for money. Dope fiend trying to hustle up money. Crazy how y'all trying to trip CYP out his money. I guess he meant trick. Unless that's some slang I'm too old for. Charles, $2. Ness, why do you allow this on your show? Now it's my fault.
Right.
Casual Jerry, $5. If a dude like Price, who never fought at Border Wars, needs 1,000, imagine what Supermax could make. Lord have mercy. Y'all brutal. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, quote unquote, Price said no to the fight. Wait, let me see. Okay, so this is definitely a bar, but we don't know the melody. He's saying Price said no to the fight. He couldn't get the flight. And he says, on tour 3 coming soon. Damn, Price. You about to make the song like the Summer Jam screen. Jerry, $2. 17-year-old boxer Arturo Gotti Jr. passed away. Damn, prayer hands emoji. You know what? Somebody hit me up about that yesterday, and I wasn't able to confirm. But now that is all over the place. Crazy, too, because they saying, I didn't read any reports, so I'm not going to say what the person texted me. But, yeah, man, he went out. He's and his father, too, so it's just sad. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. TBV track. Meat coming soon. Border Wars races. Nah, chill. Gonna have CYP racing everybody. Somebody gonna pull an Achilles out that bitch trying to be fast. Mozzie back with another 5. CYP said, you pick watermelon and I buy mines from the supermarket. We not the same. Yeah, Anthony Edwards is a grower, man, and he works on and he works on rockets. He works. I think he works for I think he works for for NASA or some shit, either NASA or Tesla.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Let's see. That's everybody. We got Tank. OC, I see you.
Yo. How I sound?
What's up?
So far, so good.
What up? Yo, man, we gotta make Border Wars great again, man. What the fuck is going on? It's crazy. I in my life imagine that you have to beg motherfuckers to pay you to fly out to fight a 2-minute round, three man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to the OGs of Border Wars, man, that are back. Ant, Sean, OC. I consider him OG now because, man, he's been doing quite a bit of them. Shout out to the only the real killer in the Midwest Mafia, Macau. You know, he's the only dude that you could tell that's working and putting in that work. So I'm excited, man. We almost there. I'm excited for my return. Been doing a lot, man. A lot. Been staying very, very active, which I usually am for the most part, but it's been a little bit different, man. You know, I think the layoff played a really good part, man. I think that was just God sitting me on my ass, man, telling me that I had to slow down a little bit. So yeah, man, we getting a lot of good work. We're getting a lot of good sparring. And yeah, man, we ready. I hope Quan's training. I'm getting all type of looks from all different kind of people, from heavyweights to fucking 175 pounders, 160 pounders, all type of dudes, man. So, you know, we gonna come ready. I don't know obviously what he's bringing to the table. I'm pretty sure we're confirmed that he's there because he's pretty much been a ghost for Border Wars. But yeah, man, we excited, man. We've been putting in this work. Like I said, I think that sitting down, man, did me really well. I see boxing a lot more different now than back in the day.
Damn, bro, what the fuck happened? Why you trying to kill this kid?
Huh, bro? He has 6 fights. He has a fight this weekend.
Yeah, but
He
I
fights
mean,
my
I
weight.
don't know. I mean, I get it. He came out like with the 1-2, 1-2, and
Whoa.
but you going hard on him.
Nah, I wasn't going hard.
You
I'm just letting
crazy.
my hands go, man. I'm a heavy-handed dude, bro. I'm a heavy-handed dude.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, that's just how I fight. I spar like I fight. Uh, obviously, I'm not trying to kill the guy because it's sparring, but you know, I'm moving around. I'm chilling. I'm letting my hands go.
You ain't letting that jab
Obviously,
go. God damn! Right when I say it, what a fucking jab! You almost fucking Lord.
broke the dude's
And he
neck.
got that dumbass headgear, bro. I hate that headgear, bro. That's
Yeah,
such fucking cheating.
Whoa.
yeah. So,
Yeah, yo, I was
yo,
just
the
about to
dude,
say
man.
you ain't using your jab, but god damn, that jab is hitting.
So, nah, man. Like I said, we've been putting in the work, man. I've been trying to practice uh my boxing skill and not necessarily go in there and just trying to fight like the old backyard dog I was. So my skill has definitely improved. Technically wise, I know there's a lot of stuff that I gotta improve. I can go down that video and break it down myself and keeping my hands down and not moving this way and doing that. Um, which is another reason, a main reason why I like to record, right? I like to be
Good
my biggest
jab,
critic.
bro. Fuck, bro. You need to use that jab more.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I mean, usually when I start out the round, Roger, or not Roger, but Coach Drew, man, he'll have me throw about a hundred jabs. I
Shit.
mean, nothing comes out if a jab doesn't begin, if it doesn't begin with a jab, and he'll count them out for me while I'm training. So, uh, whether I won or not that round, quote unquote, won or not, if I don't meet the 100 rounds
Hundred
in that sparring
jabs?
session, man, he wants me to throw at least
But
100 jabs,
in
man.
the
So
session or in the round?
in a session,
Oh,
in at
okay,
least a
okay,
session.
okay. I'm about to say, holy
So
shit.
so we've been doing
That's some
four or
good
five
work, man.
rounds.
You look good. Shit.
We've
Real
Yeah,
been
you
doing
look
good.
about a
great.
good 4 or 5 rounds here and there. Cardio's coming back to where we were. We get in these miles every day. We showing them receipts on the Border Wars chat. So, um, yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back. It's like that itch, man. It's that fix. You need that
What's your
Border
weight
Wars
at?
fix,
What's your
man.
weight at?
I'm in the 180s, high 180s.
And this fight is at 189, right? I mean, y'all going down to 175. Excuse
Nah.
me.
175, yeah. But I mean, he's not fighting for the belt, so I mean, I don't know the technicalities on that. If am I technically still defending? Am I
I don't
not?
know.
I mean, how's
I
that?
gotta check with Treese. I don't know if Treese is gonna cover it or he's gonna eventually pay. I don't know. I think I got Quan's number because he in the chat, right?
Yeah,
Quan.
he's in the chat. So, but yeah, man, I'm in the 180s. I'm in the high 180s, working my way down, doing it the right way. 2 pounds a week or whatever whatever we got going on.
What are you fighting?
Food
What are you
wise, and then
fighting
that
at?
last
What weight are you fighting at?
175,
Oh, dope.
175.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm able to work with some nutritionists. I've actually been talking to Coach.
You went
Shout out to
out.
me originally when I first started Border Wars, and been talking to Coach Mitty here and there. Obviously, I got my nutritionist. That this would be a locked in, man. We know what we got to do to cut this weight, and
Mm.
the work is there. So the weight's gonna fall off, no biggie. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to fight. I got a lot of people tuned in. Everybody from my job, of course, is locked in. Family, friends. I don't know if y'all heard me in my last call, man. I have the VP of service for my company, man, is wanting to go to the fight. He asked me for the ticket link. So
Whoa.
that's big. That's big,
Yeah,
man,
that's
because
good.
the goal is to go pro. So that's a potential
Sponsor.
sponsorship opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this isn't no small company, man. They're National Equipment Dealers is a heavy equipment dealership company that are got about 20 locations, man, all across Central United States to the East Coast. So,
Yeah, that's
but you know,
nice.
just gotta keep working, man. Just gotta keep working.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So, man, yeah, Quan, man, shit. I mean, what is there to say? I've never really been a shit talker. You know, like I said, I throw my jabs here and there. You know, this seems to happen to me all the time, man. Every time I fight somebody, they kind of go ghost, they lock in, or they get quiet. They don't want to show no film. And man, it is what it is. You know, I got my game plan. I know what I got to work on. I know how to make my adjustments in the ring, especially at this level. And
I
you
think
know,
I
we
think
working on
he
everything that we got to
changed
work
from
on.
one fight to the next. That's what happened. You know, he was doing a lot more talking. Um, and then you know he won that fight, but he didn't look, I guess, the way he thought. So I guess he's doing less talking, more. You
You're
know,
trying to lock in more.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Hmm.
I get it. But you know, it's always good. Like, you know, this is a show. This is a production. We trying to, you know, we trying to build up the hype. We, you know, sway the betting lines,
Yeah.
quote unquote, sway the betting lines. You know what I mean? Make it, you know, make it interesting. You know, if I'm fighting somebody that fuck nobody knows, you know, it ain't really that exciting. So, you know, show a little bit more work. I could care less. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know, but you know, at the end of the day, there's a production. This is a show. So, you know, that's what it's all about. Come here talking shit. You know, at the end of
Selling
the
the
day,
fight.
I've
Selling the
never had
fight.
any.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, man. I've never had any issues with none of my opponents, man. Even Rel, I shook that man's hand after the fight, man, and look, we hated each other. I mean,
Yeah.
that fight ended up being the way it was because of the hate, you
Now let
know.
me
But
ask you
at the end
this.
of the day,
Let
we shook.
this is what I wonder. When I see fighters that go at it like crazy, it's like the most brutal fights. Soon as the fight is over, most of the time they embrace each other. What's that feeling after you fight somebody? Is it like we shared this much pain, so now we're good? How does that work?
I think a lot of it is might just be the style. You know, some guys want to come and take your head off. You know, they that's their style of fighting. You know, some dudes just want to, you know, do the boxing and look pretty, or some might just
Hmm.
be nervous. Might just,
Hmm.
some guys the anxiety gets to them, man, and they just go in there and go swinging like crazy, and then they gas out and they're like, oh shit, you know, I still got 2 more rounds to go.
So is it after the fight? No, I'm asking after the fight. Do you kind of have a admiration for the person, or you feel like, okay, we fought, so now we can be cool? What's what's that feeling when you embrace the fighter that you just fought after the fight?
Oh, for me, it's just respect. You know, hey man, I
Okay.
appreciate the fight. Win, lose, or draw. Appreciate the fight, man. It was a good fight. You caught me with some good blows. You know, or you know, I caught him with some good stuff. Hey man, appreciate the fight. Usually in amateur
Mhm.
shows, you know, we end up exchanging information. Hey bro, you
Okay.
know, hey, hit me up on Instagram. Here's my number, man. Let's get some work. You know, because
Nice.
it's all love. It's all love for the game. You know, it's all love for the sport. It ain't nothing
Yeah.
serious. So you know, I hear CYP sometimes, you know, come at these dudes and you know, he sounds serious and he might be like that. I personally don't know him, but
Mhm.
you know, CYP's a showman, man. So, you know, he's gonna say what he needs to say. And a lot of people pretty much fall in that trap. I'm pretty sure that if you was to probably see CYP in the street, you know, it's all about respect, you know, just like any other
Mhm.
person, man. You treat him good, he treat you all right. You know, ain't no big deal.
Right. And I actually have heard professional boxers say it works better for them in the build up feeling like there's a beef or there's, it fuels them. So are you that type of fighter? Do you want to feel like, okay, you want to tear this person head off and you need a reason to do that? Does that fuel you more? Or are you okay with
You
being
know
cool
what?
with the person? Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's crazy. It's crazy you mentioned that because I was like that. I
Mm-hmm.
guess you could say the beginning of my Border Wars career. The rail fight would that one would get me out of bed. Like I
Mm.
was running and I was thinking about him. Like I'm gonna hit this dude
Mm-hmm.
so hard. I'm gonna do this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Elias fight had me motivated too because he was probably one of the most experienced guys that I had fought at that time. And they really motivated me, and I would constantly think about them. I was constantly replay the fight in my head, not the fight because I haven't fought them, but in my head is
How it's
think,
gonna
okay,
go.
this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna act. This is what I'm gonna throw on certain fights, and I was like that back then, man. And now, to be
Okay.
honest, now it's just motivation off myself, just to be better, to get back where I was after these surgeries, to get back to where I was at
Okay.
prior to going down, pretty much.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
Yeah. So
Champ,
you
let
know,
me get
Quan's
to
been
some other
quiet,
people,
but it's all
man.
good.
Yeah, Quan need to show up. Forget being
Yeah,
quiet.
Quan,
But I
we need to
text
hear from you,
him, and
Quan.
let me get to these other callers here. Appreciate you
Appreciate your
calling
time.
in, champ. OC, what up?
OC.
Yo,
What's
Yo,
up?
how I sound?
you fine?
Good.
You good?
Yeah, you know what I got on though, right? That's why I'm asking how.
Keniches.
You know
Do you
it.
got the
Them
mic in?
motherfuckers.
You got the mic in? Cause
I
some
got
people.
I, I got I got the mic in. I had to, I got to
Okay.
test it out. So
Okay.
I box right up and like, oh shit, okay, it ain't because I was finna hit your ass up. That's like, yo, headphones that right. So yeah. But man, the show is wow. How long you been on now? Like 2 hours?
Shit, 3.
Yeah, we
Man,
got
this
on that
shit
three.
wow, right? That CYP and price demonstration, man, whew, that was a drag out. Like, yo, it was interesting though. It was interesting. It was interesting. I thought for 1 minute Price was gonna snag onto it. Then Price like, no, check this out. I'm like, man. But hey, it is what it is. One thing I did pick up in that though, that CYP said, and it's funny to me, but I respect it though. It had a nice ring to it when he said Border Wars 18, Battle of the Old Kings. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like
Nice.
that. I ain't gonna even lie.
So
He
he
caught me with that one.
buttered you up. He buttered you up.
Yeah, he buttered me up with that one. He buttered me up. Battle of the Old Kings. I like that. Yeah. So, listen, man, training going good as shit. You feel me? Yeah, we don't need to scrap this. We don't need to scrap this fight with round one. Round one, ask for it. Let the man test himself out. I feel. Star, I wanna jump on that little question that you asked Marvin. It was like, how do you feel? I mean, how do we feel after the fight? You know what I'm saying? But like when we dap up the opponent, I guess it's not necessarily no beef. I wouldn't say it's okay. For some, it might be a beef. They might need to had a beef to geek themselves up. Me, I always felt like in my wins and losses, I always felt like my skill level was just so superior. I don't need none of that shit because I know me. I know how I fight. I know how I get down. I know what I'm gonna do when I get in there. You know what I'm saying? After the fight and shit like shit, we dap it up, shake up. You know what I'm saying? I respect the motherfucker because they got in there. I respect
Right.
a motherfucker's craft. I respect their craft. You know what I'm saying? I respect that this is what they like to do. I love boxing, right? I'm like Ness. I don't watch no other sports. I don't fuck with no other sports. I'm a casual to any other sports. I don't even know the high profile names, right? So I look at boxing as chess. I look at boxing as chess. Try to stay 3 steps ahead of
You
your
don't even
opponent. You know
play
what I'm saying?
chess, man.
Man, can I get my call, bro? Excuse me. Yeah. But
Go
no.
ahead.
No, that's not. When a nigga used to go to jail a lot, I used to play chess like a motherfucker in jail. But yeah,
That was a long
a
time
motherfucker.
ago.
Yeah, I've been out that bitch since '99, bro. I ain't been in that motherfucker.
Thank
Hey, but
God.
I know, right? But yeah, you gotta stay 3 steps ahead. So that's why I like boxing. It's like chess to me. I love it. That's what turned me on. That's what makes me go. And if my opponent turn it up more, it makes me want to turn it up more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Marvin too. I visualize, like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do when I get there. Like even when I go to the gym and spar, and they used to crack on me and say, I need to work on that jab more. I need to work on that jab more. When I go to the gym to
Mm-hmm.
spar, that's what I'm focusing on, that jab. I don't care how much motherfucker is getting off on me. but I'm gonna go back to that jab and I'm try to build that jab and stay in my muscle memory and keep popping that jab, keep popping that jab, keep popping that jab. So listen,
Right.
yeah,
So let
we
me
don't
ask you this.
we don't need to go
Let
ahead.
me ask you this. When it's a situation like
Yeah,
you and CYP, and it may be some
yeah,
real malice there because of the words that's been spoken and everything, after that fight is
right,
over, and you guys like I remember when I was young and I fight somebody, I could hate them
yeah.
before I fight them, but it's almost like after I fight them, the next day I can be cool with them because we fought. Like so it's like,
Uh,
what else is there to do? Do you feel like
I
that will kind of
I
clear
would
some of
say
that up?
I don't I don't know. I would say with the CYP thing because uh man, I look at CYP as like the fucking Charlos and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know when Charlo had when Jamil had his little fight and he'll win his little fight and dude try to dap him up and he'd be like, man, get the fuck out of here. That's how I see
Mm,
CYP with that type of attitude. So I don't know. I would just say if we fought, and
mm,
however we played it after that, that's how we roll with it. You know what I mean? If whether it's a win on his end or win on my end, however he played, and be like, well, shit, we running this bitch back. Well, hey, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back till both ends is satisfied. So I don't know.
got
Listen,
you.
I don't trip. Yeah. I don't
Wow.
trip off of it too much. You know what I mean? Because like they say, and like we say, man, let's keep that shit in the ring. So if we're gonna keep going at
That's
it,
right.
let's keep going at it in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because listen,
That's right.
he live way on the West Coast. He live way on the West Coast. I'm way in the Midwest. But he ain't finna pull up
Hmm.
over here. I'm not finna pull up out there. We really ain't.
Right.
We really ain't finna bust no moves. He ain't trying to fuck his business off. I ain't trying to fuck my little life up. You know what I'm saying? I've been
That's
through
right.
all that shit. I'm cool. I'm cool from that. Only when you see me ranting out on dude, I just be trying to explain to him like, bro, I get it, and I get the tough shit and the tough talk and all that. But I sometimes I just flash back and be like, I'm not from that. I'm literally the street dude. I'm literally the pistol gunplay dude, and I try to be like, man, listen, so many people text me and be like, bro, calm down, leave that shit alone, stop. All right, but that's just the street part of me, and be like, man, this dude don't know me, he don't know what's going on. But I
Mm.
listen, right now I'm cool. I'm looking for 17 and get past 17, and I'm looking for Water Wars 18. Yeah,
Yes.
you know, so
Yes.
I
Awesome.
I definitely want to fight, dude. I definitely won't be no
Do
ducking
you think
around
he's
here.
making a
Contract
mistake
signed.
by not fighting
About what?
Auto or Price? Cause it's like
Hey,
you doing all this training, you sparring young
hey,
motherfuckers with massive muscles, so it's
bro,
just you gonna
that's his
come into the
choice.
fight sharper.
That's his choice. But don't forget, CYP also, hey, I know CYP also said he got, he got the LBC where he at. I mean, he got his little local boxing, so he can do events where he at. So
Mm.
he don't necessarily got to fight Auto or Price. He can sign up to do events in his state and get his experience and all that shit that he need then. You know what I'm saying? So, and if he not fighting Price or Auto, I would advise him to do that. I would advise him to do that. Just get as much work in as he can. You know what I mean? Because this CYP we talking about. You know what I mean? He athletic, so he gonna be strong. He gonna have something about him because he athletic. So that's one hurdle I gotta climb over already, right? He's 6 foot something. I'm only 5'6". So is the chip stacked against me? I don't know, but fighting CYP, that's the name. I know I got to come in tip top shape for this dude. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
He claimed he couldn't do he claimed he couldn't do the 3 minutes. It's 2 minutes now, so we might see a whole different CYP in 2 minutes. You feel me? So shit, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But I would just tell CYP, man, get in as much action as you can, bro. Cause you're right, Ness. If by him sitting on the sideline and me still doing what I'm doing, yeah, he might not have no wins at all. You know what I mean? So
You got to stay
yeah,
active.
mm, he definitely needs to stay active. Rather he gonna be in the gym with his own people, staying active like that. But being in the gym with your own people, you get comfortable at a certain level. You know how they spar. You know how they gonna hit you. You know what I mean? I think you need to go outside sometimes. That's why I go to other gyms because I need to. I'm the visitor, so they really ain't gonna take it easy on me because I'm the visitor. So they
Hmm.
want to show you in my home, you in my home, and yeah, this how I'm gonna treat you over here. So
Okay.
yeah, man, I just tell that man, listen. Man, just stay working. That's all I'm saying. Stay working, bro. I'm looking forward to
Tell
fighting him at Border
Chino.
Wars 18.
Tell Chino I spoke to his opponent, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get footage. But his opponent said, whatever he got on his Facebook and whatever's on his Instagram is what he got. He is 6'3", 210.
Oh shit! But he's showing up though, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Cause I think that was Chino only concern. Chino he out of time right now, bro, because he had a death in the family, so he should be back this by the end of this week, earlier than next week, some shit like that.
Showing up. I just texted him today, and
yeah,
everything is good. I actually said, checking in to make sure we still good for the 8th. He said, I'm well and waiting for November 8th. So.
Okay.
But then we had a whole conversation, I'm trying to get footage out of him. I don't want to give no Chino footage till I get footage.
Oh, okay. I mean, shit. Hey, he just better be prepared for Chino. I tell you that much.
Well, he's 6'3", 210.
I mean, okay.
And I think he fought already. So right, I sent Chino that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent Chino his fights.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we got some 6'3" dudes at the gym, and they banging too. And don't get just like I spar everybody too. Chino spar everybody too. He spar the pros and all that shit too. So he get it in. But
nice.
Long little show.
Well, let me get to this last caller. Now we got more than 2 callers. What up, AB? AB.
Well, what's going on, Nest?
What up?
What's going on?
Oh, what's up, Estrella?
Doing good.
But I just want to know what happened.
With what?
With
Yancey?
What's up?
What happened with what?
With Yancey?
Yeah, man. He sent me a bunch of pictures from the hospital saying some shit happened, but I don't know, bro. I call Cap. I hate to be mean.
What, rolled ankle or something?
I don't know. I don't know what it was. I didn't even read it. I just called Cap because first it was an excuse about the gym being shut down and them having to relocate, and then it was a hospital excuse. So I don't even know, bro. Z Pacino saying Yancey got a hernia, but the last caller said they seen Yancey running. So I don't know.
Because I'm always listening to the Hangout Spot and Two Tone, and I'm just hearing all these things first. Like you said, first I heard that his gym got remodeled or whatever, and then I heard that he was just trying to go pro, and that his coach says that whatever they're not gonna fight, they're just gonna focus on going pro. And then I heard you say that he was in the hospital. So
yeah.
But I get it.
The hospital shit he sent me to my Instagram DM, so that shit is real. He sent me bracelets, hospital bed, all that shit, Schofield status.
Yeah, well, I get it. Days get closer, your heart starts thumping, and butterflies start coming in. But if it is true that he went through, whatever. Hopefully God that he's okay.
And I could get you someone else, but it ain't nobody we know. The dude, like everybody that the system has available is from Georgia. Cause your name is Adalberto, right?
Yeah.
I already tried to set you up, and I mean I'm sure you can see everyone there. There's even dudes there before you with 60 fights, but again, I don't know them dudes, so you ain't gonna get the same build up.
Yeah, no, I know. I've had like 3 people message me on the Konqur saying they got people for me, but I would have I would have loved to have a fight, Yancey or even a community member, if that. But
and your weight is what, 140, right? You were listed at 42, 42.
Yeah, 140 to 150 or whatever the height, the max weight is.
Yeah, I think. Nah, I don't have anybody.
And I know it's a little hard because we were only a month out, so.
Yeah.
So to have somebody just be like, oh yeah, I'll fight. I'm going to Georgia next month. That's a little hard.
No, it ain't gonna be hard. Like I said, there's people on the app that are from Georgia that want to
Hmm.
fight. I just don't know. I could just match you and you gonna be matched. But I don't know
Right,
him.
right,
I
yeah.
ain't gonna be able to get you no footage. We ain't gonna know shit. That's the issue.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But at least you for sure gonna get that fight.
What about the
Yeah, cause
what
Decide.
about
Don't
the
rush. Don't rush. But definitely decide. You know, now is better than ever because there's 13 slots taken. So 2 slots are available. You know. But again,
yeah,
you
Ness?
know,
What about the Lugos? Is it possible, like if you like maybe they have some people that's not matched?
well, he hasn't even started matchmaking. Remember, he's doing 25. I only wanted 15 slots because I didn't, you know, like I told you, the most community fights I ever had was 11 on the last one. That was the biggest one. So
Mm,
I didn't want to jump out the window and say, give me 20 slots in Atlanta. Now I'm
right,
responsible for all these tickets essentially because I got 40 fighters on the card. So
right.
I said, give me 15. And I figured with the momentum that we got, and
Hmm.
you know, we doing way better than expected, but we are getting, you know, it's getting close to the wire, so people are pulling out now. We at 13 with 2 slots available.
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah. Like you said, I mean, I'll think about it. I really want to go, but at some like I said, I'll think about it and I'll send you some because I know you do the matchmaking, but there's like 3 people that have messaged me already saying like, oh, I got this guy, he's 140, he's blah 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 blah. But like you said, it's just a tough. I mean, I don't care. All I'm willing to do is just
Yeah,
like I said, I have
you
to think
gotta be
about it.
careful too. These dudes will tell you, "Oh no, I only got 5 fights," and when you get there, now he got 9 fights or some shit.
Yeah, that's how it was my first amateur fight. Some guy said he had 2, he ended up having 8. He lied on his contract.
They ain't shit, bro. That's what I be trying to not have us go through. But these fucking, you know, look, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
something did happen. I don't know. It's like, yo, people act like something happened. You can't call into the show no more and be like, yo, Ness,
Right.
yo, I don't have
Right.
AB's number. Tell him I ain't mean to pull out, but me and my coach decided we gonna go pro. I ain't like we ain't heard that shit before. We had Border Wars fighters
Right.
turn pro.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what happened, but it is what it is, But I guess hopefully, like I said, I'll think about it. If not, well, hopefully the next time. Because remember, I was trying to fight in Wisconsin as well, and 4 people said no. So shoot, I'm hoping that like I said, if it's not this time, I'm hoping next time. Whenever you're planning to do another Border Wars.
Yeah, man. Like I said, bro, I could do what we can do with this one, but we ain't gonna know the person.
Right. Yeah. 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 But yeah, it's pretty. Like I said, I'll definitely let you know this. Sit here and think about it, and but yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.
All right. Peace.
Thank you for calling in. Hopefully we can get them matched
I know that's
some
the
kind of
that's the
way.
that's the bad part of this thing, man. You
Mm.
know, he's been training and he's been training. You
Yeah.
know, Yancey thought he couldn't get fights. This guy calls out Yancey. You know, and now he can't even. Shit is crazy. Hansley, what
Right.
up?
What's up? Yeah, just checking in. Um,
We showed
yeah,
that
that was a lot.
sparring earlier today, man.
You
Hmm.
said what? You said what?
We showed your sparring earlier today.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's
I
up.
didn't know you was gonna call in, but so I had just showed it because you sent a lot of new stuff.
Yeah.
Still a little jumpy on them
Yeah.
feet, man, but that jab is looking snappy, man.
Well,
You gotta believe in that jab more.
yeah, I mean that guy I was in with, he's he's a lower weight. He's quick on his feet, so it's kind of, I mean, one thing I'm trying to get more used to is making sure my feet are set before I, throw any punch. And I mean, some guys are just quicker on their feet than you, so um I didn't want to get caught with, some of his punches, but yeah, just like I said before, sparring different people, trying to get different looks in. Um, ready for November 8th. So just pushing. I'm in the
What are
gym right
some of the
now. Just
difference? What are some of the different things you've done? Because obviously you had a training camp for the last one in Wisconsin. Things didn't go your way. You definitely sounded like the loss motivated you to come back and get a win. So what has changed, or what did you change to try to ensure that win, so to speak?
I just focused on certain things that I needed to work on. I mean, there's always stuff to work on, but defense, focus, resetting, etc. So, I'm working on all the other stuff, but it's um, just 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 keeping my foot on the gas tank. Even if I won, uh, I would have still rewatched the fight, looked at stuff that I needed to work on, and I would have done the same thing. So, because I think with boxing, just like with any other sport or combat sport, whatever, like there's always going to be somebody better than you. So, the best thing is to just use every opportunity to just work on what you need to work on. Obviously, I think an L motivates, at least for me, more because it's like I know I could do better. Now I have to really sit down and think. But yeah, that's kind of the stuff that's going, that I'm focusing on. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I said, what I see, you just gotta relax a bit more. Obviously, you know why you was doing what you was doing. You said it was based off the guy having his own speed, but I'd like to see you use that jab more. It's definitely looking like you've been working on it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I didn't really like the guard. I'm pretty sure I said that. It felt like you're keeping
Holding it
your
away from your face.
forearms in front of you versus kind of tighter to your body, and your gloves on your head, and
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know. It just feels like
Yeah.
you're doing more of a 52 block with the guard situation versus, because if you are more tucked in and you got your gloves on your head, you letting the shot come to you versus having your guard in front of you, and the shot hits your guard. Now your own guard is hitting you in the face because it's not
Mhm.
it's not no it's not sturdy.
Gotcha. Yeah. So that's something else I've been working on. Just using different guards, trying to figure out like which situation I should use different guards. Yeah. So just working on and testing out those different things.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Yeah, for sure.
So how many
But
how
yeah,
many fights have you had?
Only one.
just one.
Only
Just one.
one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You look
Yeah.
good in
Just one.
there. Okay. I
Yeah.
know you
Thank
have
you.
things to
Yeah.
work
Just.
on, but yeah. Yeah, you look good in
Yeah.
there. So we're 31 days out. What from this
Mhm.
point to the fight, when do you stop like sparring and stuff like that? Or do you have timing for that stuff yet? I know it's only your second fight.
Honestly, have not thought about when I'm gonna stop sparring. I'm thinking about how much more sparring I can get, to be
Right.
honest. Um, but I mean, I think
That's
ideally,
the way to think.
probably.
That's the way to think. Cut it out maybe
Mhm.
a week before, 2 weeks
Maybe a week
before.
out. Mhm.
Depending on how you feel in terms of comfort as well, right? Because the point of having the sparring is so that when the fight gets there, it's like another night sparring.
Another sparring
Right.
session.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice. Awesome. Is it hard to
Yeah.
find sparring though, where you are, or is it pretty easy? You've been getting it in during the week
I would say.
regularly?
I would say. Um. There are other gyms in the area. I still need to. I was actually just thinking about this today and yesterday. Just
Mhm.
like popping up to different gyms in the area, and I was talking with Keem as well, like a couple of weeks ago.
Mhm.
Because Keem's gym is like 30 minutes from mine, so
Mhm.
um, I might pop up there. I might pop up some other places just to, there's some people that's there's a gym that's supposed to pop up to our gym sometime this or next week. So I mean, I wouldn't say it's hard to find sparring here. There's definitely other gyms. It's just a matter of kind of if you have the connects, then you can pop up there and spar versus they don't know you and they want you to pay the membership fee. They want you to do a couple of workouts, you know, because getting going popping up to a gym and getting sparring is very valuable. They want to make sure that you've kind of earned it or
Mhm.
um and so and then yeah, so that's kind of the thought process.
Okay.
Yeah, but just
Nice.
just just working on different, even with the guys I spar now, just kind of working on different things with them, going at different intensity levels. There's just so much different things to work on, and at the end of the day, it's kind of a little hard to anticipate exactly what your opponent's gonna do, but trying to cover as much as you can, so when you're in there, you won't be a surprise, or can recover from something uh, that you're not expecting. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been working on.
Awesome.
So yep,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, man. Definitely keep at it because you can see the change, man. But the days are
Yeah.
counting down. So, like you said, get on that as much sparring as you can.
Yes.
for sure,
More comfortable, the better.
for sure.
All right.
All
Appreciate you
right,
calling
y'all.
in.
All right, champ.
Definitely, for sure.
Appreciate you.
Definitely, peace.
All right. Alex Vega.
Vega. Vega.
Alex. Yo.
Yeah. We haven't had any video calls, Ness. What's up with these people? They don't want to be seen?
I ain't even started.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I ain't even started. They was ducking anyway. Bunch of punks.
They don't want to be seen.
You didn't see me before. You know how I look.
What's up, Vega?
What's up, man? I'm not gonna front, man. Um, Boy, I hated the first hour and a half of this Border Wars show. This is like not what Border Wars is about. It's not about asking for money and threatening people and all this talking and not fighting like that. Honestly, it really turned me off. Like I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, if this Border War is gonna be like this, I never want to participate ever again. But that was the worst 90 minutes of a Border War show I've ever dealt with since joining the community. I hope that never happens again, and I hope anyone that supports that kind of stuff, I hope they go ahead and get ran over by a train. Hold on, real quick.
Mm.
All right, apologies. My girl said she didn't want to hear me shit talking, but had to close the door. But but yeah, man. Shout out to Miles. I appreciate his call. I loved his energy. That's the kind of energy we want for Border Wars, right? Even
Mhm.
Charles, we haven't heard from him. I think for someone that's never boxed, man, he looks fantastic. So it was great to hear from him and kind of dive in. I mean, that's kind of like what Stainless said, man. That's what and Ant Edwards, man. Yo, like we like a brotherhood, and like the point is to, you know, to get together and yeah, maybe there's a little bit of beef, but we like boxing and we want to box. We'll box each other, and then afterwards it'll be all good. Um, like I said, that energy in the beginning, disgusting. Yeah, I hope that's not allowed for sure, man. But yeah, nah. Thankfully the show's it's taking a nice turn. We had Marvin tell his beautiful story about when he fought Rel and they became besties afterwards, and again about his beautiful life journey and 100 jabs. That's what's up, man. I almost shed a tear. Yeah, I couldn't hold that laughing. But now I look forward to seeing y'all. Yeah, I'll be part of the couple's crew, but I don't
Yo, this girl pulled the internet.
Vega. She said, didn't I
Nah,
tell
nah.
you?
I got a phone call. I got a phone call. You
Didn't
funny.
I tell you I want to hear that shit?
Right.
No, my girl is. She would not say, "Excuse me, could you please lower your voice?" That's how she talks. God bless her.
I love it.
But
I love it.
yeah. But yeah, man. November 8th, man. You know all this training, all this sacrifice. Man, we're still 30 days away. It's like it's close. But man, these days they're gonna get heavy, man, because I think this is when you start to feel it. And how do we know what's happening, man? People are pulling out. The energies change. People go ghost. That's what happens, right? Every time. It never fails. But I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's like I said, you do all this, the sacrifice, one thing that matters to me is like putting my kids to bed, right?
Hmm.
Having those TV those like Netflix sessions with my girl, those are that family time. It gets cut because of the training. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 or 4, 5 days a week where I gotta train at night. I gotta get off work. I gotta make sure I'm consuming the right food. I
Hmm.
meal prep myself to make sure I'm in control because I like to have control of everything I do. And it's everything so time consuming,
You're a
right?
control
Making
freak?
sure no, 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 no. I'm not a control freak, but if someone's gonna be to blame, I want it to be me. I never want to have it to where like, well, I gain weight because you put too much, you put salt in my food. Nah, I didn't cook something right. I reached into the cookie jar. You know what I mean? It's something I did. So I never wanna. I want to take responsibility
No, that's
for.
That's interesting, Vega. When I was competing, whenever I would be getting ready for the show, my trainer would have a talk with my boyfriend because like even sex and stuff like that, like my energy level for different things would change because of the magnitude of my training. And I was a perfectionist. So whereas I would train with him during the day, I would go back at night and do other stuff. So it definitely takes away from some things, and your partner need to really understand how much it takes out of you if you want to be good and you want to do well. So yeah.
Nah, man, yeah. Yeah, like I said, man, it's just a lot of sacrifice. And November 8th, I get to reap the awards. That's what makes November 8th right now. It's the most
Hmm.
special day of the year. As of as of today till then, because that's when I get to, everything I've given up, all the, like I said, the days given away where I don't kiss my kid, the kids goodnight and have that little time to where we talk about their, whatever they're thinking about and messing with the little Pikachus or
Yeah.
unicorn or, I don't get to, they don't give me the picture. My girls got to give me the picture they drew for me. I get
Mm.
to take it out on Anthony Forbes. And let me tell you, I have a lot of rage about this. I'm not happy that I have to sacrifice these moments, So someone's got to pay for it. Someone has to pay for it. And it's one person. It's Anthony Forbes on November 8th. I'm getting my hand raised. And I feel bad. My sparring partners, like they get flashes of it, of this fury, of this anger. And I need to start apologizing beforehand, and then they'll understand why after we spar those 3, 4, 5 rounds. And then I get to apologize again. Hey, I'm sorry, but make sure you tune in November 8th, man. The Boxing Voice YouTube, because they're gonna see. Wow, this is why this guy was beating my ass in sparring. And even if I get my ass beat, I'm gonna be like, yo, man, I appreciate it, because I know I know I ain't getting my ass beat November 8th. That's why I'm going through the fire. That's why we give these things up to make it all pay off, right? Whatever you do, whenever you have a goal, whenever there's, hey, this is what I have to do for my 5-year plan, my short-term plans, there's sacrifice that goes along with it. So come November 8th, I know all these trials and tribulations is gonna pay off because there's no way I'm leaving that ring without my hand raised in that belt. I can't wait. Yo, I'm about to send you that 75 right now. Right now, you about to get it, man. Zell, right? Hello, talking to myself.
We here. We
No
here.
speak.
We here.
I said Zell. Zell, right?
Yep,
Seven
yep,
said
yep,
Zell.
yep.
I got you, man. But yeah, nah, man. Call us. Just call in, man. Even if it's just to say hello. My name is, James Franklin. I'm fighting this date. Whatever, bro. Just introduce yourself. You never know. It's good conversation. People are gonna love you. People are gonna hate you. Let me tell you, I love to hate. Please say I'm gonna lose. This guy's way bigger than me. Way more experience. I'm a talker. I like talk. I don't have no action. That's why I spar from the garbage cans. All right. That's why, because I'm a talker. But you know what? I'm gonna walk that walk November 8th, and love me or hate me. Like I said, I'm walking out with that belt. I gotta go, man. Appreciate the time.
Turn
All
up.
right,
Nice.
champ. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Making sure I got all the super chats. I did not. Tip Bellis says bag work in the chat. I don't see the chat, bro, because I checked in the Border Wars chat. I didn't see it. So you got to tell me where. $5. Vega missing family time, but sparring in the front yard, next to the recycling and trash bins, crying out loud, rolling on the floor emoji. Take them outside with you. Damn, champ. Quest. That fight is brewing, man. I want to see you get down. I want to see you get down and wait
Mm-hmm.
and challenge Marvin. I mean, challenge Vega for that belt if he beats Forbes. What up, Quest?
What's
Yo,
going on,
yo,
Quay?
yo.
Yo.
What's good?
What up?
I just got one thing to say. Duck, duck, goose. How many ducks will Nets let loose? Salute to you, Vito. I missed the CYP stuff though. I missed the CYP stuff. I'm hearing it. They're not fighting. I'm glad I did though. But salute to y'all. Just wanted to check in. Ness, we need a second show. We need an evening show. Let's get it rolling. Salute to VV.
All right. CYP counter.
CYP.
CYP. Yo. CYP. Gotta. There you go.
There we go. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This for Alex Vega. And for everybody need to hear this shit. Nobody wants to see, and I'm being harsh. I'm being harsh with it, and I'm including myself. Don't nobody want to see no 35, 40 plus year old niggas put on headgear and do amateur boxing who just learning how to box. All right, amateur boxing don't get many views. So I don't know what makes you think that shit talking and keeping the show going is a bad thing. It actually adds eyes to the shit where people actually want to see it. It actually comes off a little bit more interesting, whether you want to hate it or not. I'm telling you, if it was just us seeing you put your sparring footage in and you talk, nigga, the show would be 10 minutes. Like, let's be real here. It's still a show where he got to make money and get views. That's what Border Wars is supposed to be about. B. We are not fucking real boxers. I'm tired of telling y'all that. Only Marvin is a real boxer. Everybody else, y'all just trying to see if y'all can throw hands. Y'all need to stop it. So add some flair to this shit. Make it exciting. That's how people buy tickets. That's how people want to tune in. Because I'm telling you right now, don't let me get technical and tell the truth. Don't tell the truth. This motherfucker didn't blow up until me and Tip came through the building. So stop the cap. It ain't nigga. If me and Tip left, the talkers left, and it was two Vegas, nigga, Border Wars would have nigga Nestor be done with Border Wars if he had to put it on your shoulder. And I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I guess I am. Because you kind of disrespecting me. Oh, that was the worst thing I ever heard. The first part of it. I can't nigga, shut the fuck up. Like nigga, you're not exciting. Like you're not made for TV. Like there's room for both of us. There's room for your boring ass. There's room for my exciting ass. Because this was real boxing and TBV was a real boxing network. You wouldn't even get an interview, nigga. Because this would be my fucking card. They'd be worried about who the fuck Hank CYP Davis is gonna fight. You on the undercard. Get the fuck up calling in, putting niggas down, but keeping niggas day going. Stainless is the captain back there on the back call. Listen to the captain. Let me know. So I know I'm back. Listen, Stainless told y'all. I liked it. It kept me going, helped me get through a shit. Everything ain't about what you like, my guy. There's room for us all. If you don't like it, change the station. Nigga, you know Mike Tyson say? Change the station. Get the fuck out of here. Like, nigga, I'm telling you, you failed Border Wars. All you niggas who was getting 300 views, 150 views for Border Wars, you failed us. Get the fuck up. You failed us. It is a new era. Whether we fight or not, people are interested. You failed us. And don't have me get technical, I will pull the numbers up. You niggas are not it. Quit fucking dissing everybody, dog. There's room for us all. I'm gone.
Well, that is everybody. Star, where can they find you if they looking for
L
that
Star.
fitness and nutrition advice?
L Star on our platforms. L Star 3 on IG. Evening show, Ness, in 15 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's not.
Bye.
All right.
Nuveta
Bye.
time.